team, I suppose, is that team, and I dive into said poll. Now, first things first, and bottom line here, I'll sum it up in his last sentence. What I'm trying to capture here is the optimal short list. Some notes before diving in. This year's list includes 14 teams. Past iterations stopped at 12. This is not a specific reaction to whiffing on the Seahawks and Patriots last year, but also acknowledging the league feels a bit more wide open than it did in the stretch where we could just pencil in the Chiefs to the AFC Championship game, likely beyond. That's fair. All right. Into the list. He goes into schedule, which plays a large factor, and into some other news and notes. So, look, here is kind of the highlights, and then I'll get to the more specifics, as it were. He writes, I feel like the Rams are in a tier above the rest of the NFL right now. Because of that, I don't believe division rivals like Seahawks and Niners are necessarily done adding. I'm building in that possibility as we unveil these rankings. And then writes this, and this is where I first said, I want to get ahead of this and address the last 3 teams left off this list. So he lists 14 that can, quote, actually win the Super Bowl. And I am certainly, after reading that sentence, expecting to see a capital J in the next 3 words. But I don't see that. The teams left off the list. And I'm not sure I agree with this. The Bengals, the Eagles, and the Chiefs. Oof. That de-escalated quickly, as they say. He points to Cincinnati's defense has improved immeasurably, but I fear structurally the offense is far too dependent on the health of both Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase to protect them in the conference championship round. So, anywho, and then he gets into a couple of the other teams. So, with that, 14 teams that can, quote, actually win the Super Bowl this year. And in alphabetical order, I read down Baltimore. Okay, Buffalo, I get it. Chicago. And then I think as an aside, and are we all here? Are you guys in my lane on this? I feel like the Bears are like us in the NFC. Feels like a real parallel there. We each went with coaches. Each coach had tremendous success in year one. Each team is a building with a plan. Each team has good young quarterbacks. Feels kind of like the Bears or the Jags of the NFC. E.T., good morning, friend.
What's up, I say, Jeffrey?
Doesn't it feel like the Bears are kind of, and Ben Johnson are kind of that NFC mirror of the Jags and Liam Cohen?
Ever since day one.
Yeah, it feels like we'll continue to track it that way. But he puts the Bears among those teams that could actually win the Super Bowl. Again, I'm hopeful. But with 14 listed and those 3 pretty power players not listed, I'm still uncertain if our Jacksonville Jaguars are going to show up. And especially when I see teams like the Dallas Cowboys, the Denver Broncos, the Detroit Lions, the Green Bay Packers, again in alphabetical order, the Houston Texans. Are we on this cut line? And there they show up, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Connor Orr writes, the Jags were a 13-win team last season. They retained both their coordinators. Ahead of us lie 2 distinct possibilities. Jacksonville benefited from a difficult-to-replicate turnover rate last year and lost a phenomenally impactful linebacker in Devin Lloyd, making the team a major regression candidate. Or Liam Cohen is one of the autonomous bots from the Sean McVay tree who has a second major evolution on tap in his play calling, making the same true of Trevor Lawrence in that play. Of the teams on this list, Jacksonville is one of the few that makes me very suspicious. However, this is an organization that's invested in finding edges. The Jags' in-game scouting and analytics department are solid, which can make close games less of a coin flip. And so there you go, the 14 teams that can, quote, actually win the Super Bowl this year. By the way, the others were the Chargers, the Rams, the Patriots, the Niners, and the Seahawks. So with the veterans reporting in full tomorrow, of course, rookies, quarterbacks have already made their way down to the facility. We'll start with the rounds of press conferences. I'm sure we'll hear from Liam Cohen today. And again, I don't want to get the dates wrong. It doesn't matter so much, I suppose. Y'all are with us each and every morning, but we're going to be live out at camp. I know at the end of this week, maybe all 3 days at the end of this week, but we got a good schedule laid out for you guys. We're going to give you the very best training camp coverage. Get excited for what could be a really special season around here. Obviously, pardon our dust. It's going to be one of those situations, but the vibe is strong. Let's just put it that way. The vibe is strong. So, ET Sharks win last night.
60-47.
Okay, that's a good one. They needed that one. That was the Green Bay game, right?
Correct.
So did it happen? We probably don't know. Coach will be able to tell us. There was an outside shot, at least when we talked to Gibby a week ago, that they could slide into the top overall seed. I don't know if that played out over the course, but at the very least, we got a home playoff game. Do you have that scheduled already?
I believe so. They have a home playoff game.
All right, so we'll get that squared away. But I bring up the Sharks not so much to pump them up. We will talk to Jason Gibson, head coach, later this morning. But was that a photo you sent me, ET, of one Liam Cohen at the Sharks game last night?
That was.
Is there a tie-in there, or is that just Liam Cohen out supporting the or do you know?
Well, like they have different guys each week. Like the week before it was Coach Donovan Mazin who come out and does the coin toss.
Okay.
And with last night being the biggest night because it was Military Appreciation Night, it was only right for head coach Liam Cohen to come out and support.
Well, good on him, man. I mean, they start training camp today. Liam Cohen will be probably either driving in or already there this morning. So a good show of support there from the Jaguars head coach, and the Sharks, it looks like, took advantage of some of those celebrity eyes. Had the LeBron deal gone down when y'all went off the air?
It went off. No, it wasn't.
So that's new this morning for this show.
Didn't touch it. Yeah.
Where are you on? Do you have the Sixers LeBron jersey? Where are you on where this settled? It'll be interesting to get Hick's perspective. We're going to have to play sports for a long time before you find a better value in the history of professional sports than 2 years, $8 million for LeBron James.
That's crazy. But this is where, I'm a LeBron guy. Wherever LeBron goes, I go. But I think this is like the sports karma for me. Because I always talk about Philly fans.
Yeah, you do.
I always talk about Philly fans. Like, I don't know. If I had my choice, I would not have wanted him to go to Philly. It caught me off guard. I obviously had thought it was going to be Cleveland or Golden State, but it makes sense, this move. And there were little nuggets that he was dropping along the way, which tells me he knew where he was going to go the whole time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be a very interesting season to see.
I really did. I got to be honest, and we didn't get big into it. I think it was like the previous week where he did the whole trust the process.
Yeah.
I knew then, okay, he's picked the Sixers.
Right.
He wouldn't be doing that. He's not going to troll the Sixers. And then I saw after he signed and all the coverage, because it was, the big news for sure, but they played back like a comment from LeBron when he played in Philly this year. Did you see that? I was just talking about how much he loved Philly, loved the fans there, and they'd always been, blah, blah, blah. So it's a formidable, although aged lineup, man. When you're counting on Joel Embiid and LeBron James to be a major part of a championship effort, then, I don't know if I can trust that. But they got Maxey and Jaylen Brown, and VJ Edgecombe was one of the best rookies in the league last year. It's certainly an imposing starting five. Do they hold up? Embiid feels like he hadn't been healthy in 5 years.
That's what it feels like.
And that might be accurate, by the way, so it may feel like that with good reason. But that was certainly a sports storyline that needed to play out so that we could get on some other formalities. LeBron is still a big enough deal that when it comes to the opening night schedule, Christmas Day, they like to get that stuff out. And so I would be surprised if the opening night doubleheader in the NBA, because they usually get this right.
Yep.
The opening night doubleheader in the NBA should be as follows, okay? Because they play 2 games on their own, and then the tidal wave starts the next day. But they'll have an early game, and they'll have it'll be an Eastern Conference game, and it'll be a Western Conference game. But the NBA guys are smart enough to know that these are going to be the 2 games. It's going to be the Knicks hosting the Sixers.
Yep.
Perfect. And out west, it's going to be the Spurs hosting the Thunder.
I think so.
I mean, if you want to just kick this, kick this thing right in the fanny to get it started, let's don't forget the wave that the NBA was on. We kind of it got pushed down a little bit because the World Cup. Look at everyone watching the World Cup. Yeah, let's talk soccer in October. But yeah, the NBA had hit on something there with that Spurs Knicks series. It started captivating basketball fans again. It brought a lot of people back to basketball. And so yeah, start the season, LeBron on his new team, the Sixers, at the defending world champion Knicks, and then follow it up with Wemby hosting SGA Spurs, and that's about all the NBA you need right now, isn't it? We got plenty of football to talk about. Baseball, ironically, gets to one of its more important weeks of the season. And we'll get into that a little bit when we come back on the other side. And an observation from a lifelong Braves fan on what should be kind of a book closer on an impressive era. I'll explain that in more detail as well. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Glad you're with us. We're here for the long haul now, baby. It's football season. We might duck out a day or two here or there, but yeah, vacation in the rearview mirror. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad to be back. Take that for what it is. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
He used to protect Jags quarterbacks.
I got you, boy!
Now he guards your lunch hour.
Whoa! Coming after you!
Leon Searcy.
Ready?
On XL Primetime.
Go!
Afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everyone together. Spring and summer in Florida means pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. Pick it here. For nearly 50 years, Surfside Pools have been creating the backdrops for life's best memories. From weekly service and repairs to remodels, commercial maintenance, and new pool construction, Surfside does it all. Ready to float happy? SurfsidePools.net or call 904-246-2666. Surfside Pools. Summer starts here. License number CPC 044080.
Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnick Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks. With the largest selection of trucks in the area, why shop anywhere else? Shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at NimnickBuickGMC.com. Nobody but Nimnick. GMC, we are professional grade.
Make more birdies with pointers from the pros on Brunch with the Tour with Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser.
Tour news, tips, and inside info.
Teed up on Clearwater Irrigation and North Florida Medical Centers. Tuesday morning at 8:30.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Summer air should feel fresh, not full of dust, allergens, or whatever winter left behind in your vents. Your air ducts, they're the lungs of your home. And if they're dirty, you're breathing it in every day. That's where Zero Res comes in. Hicken here, backed by over thousands of Google reviews and a 4.9 out of 5.0 rating. This month only takes $75 off your air duct cleaning. Cleaner air, better efficiency, a fresher home. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Zero Res.
Did you know that Kuhn Flowers showrooms are filled with gift ideas for the ones you love? This is Hacker. From floral arrangements to unique and timely gifts, Kuhn Flowers has been a staple here in Jacksonville for over 75 years. KuhnFlowers.com.
Hey, Googans, Hicken here. You want to win wings from Mr. Chubby's or tacos from Taco Lou? How about some chocolate from Peterbook? All we need you to do is tell us more about you by filling out the 1010 listener survey at 1010XL.com. What kind of vehicles do you drive? Are you a business owner? What part of 1010XL do you like the most? We want to get to know you better so we can serve you better. Go to 1010XL.com, fill out the survey, and you could be a winner.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Daly's is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Daly's. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Daly's is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Daly's. Daly's is made fresh, it's made local, and Daly's is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
I'm Matt Lennon with AB Signs. Every day, your company vehicle is on the road. Is it bringing you customers? I turn trucks, trailers, and storefronts into powerful advertising. Make your business impossible to miss with AB Signs.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, is this for me? Welcome. Oh, just call me Cotter this morning.
Good pull.
This was a, this is probably, 77, 8, maybe?
And the cover looks like it.
Yeah, it's the mid-70s. It's John Travolta's kind of busting out, E.T. He was the star of a TV sitcom. I say it's just busting out. I think it was before he was staying alive or is that what the first one was there? Did two of those, like, dancey movies. Saturday Night Fever. I think this was before Saturday Night Fever. I would think. I think once that Saturday Night Fever stardom hit, you probably wouldn't go back to a TV show. That would be my guess on the timeline. But I'm not positive. The text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures can straighten me out. And they have on the Sharks, or at least they have updated. The Sharks ended up as the 2 seed, and they will host Tulsa. So we can look forward to that, and that's a big win, right? Jason Gibbs has been talking about needing a win over a good team, and he got one. Good crowd last night. I know you said Liam Cohen was there.
Yeah, good crowd. Military appreciation is always like one of the biggest crowds, people coming out. So, yeah, awesome crowd.
All right, cool. So the SEC Media Days have come and gone. I hate to be that guy, ET, but when I come in off of, the tail, taking the tail end of last week off, I'm not sure what had broken, before and since. Did we get the media poll out before you guys left? I doubt it, right? Didn't that probably come out either Friday afternoon or Saturday?
Yeah, I don't think it came out.
So here's the preseason media poll, if you're wondering, just exactly where the Florida Gators fall. Now, look, that's another team. You want to talk about the offseason perception, and they've ridden a lot under John Sumrall, and I think they're kind of getting maybe a little bit of credit on what they might be this year based on the success they're having on the recruiting trail, and those two things won't have anything to do with each other, at least for 2026 between the lines. But they're, play 7.5. I think the over-under. Gators went 8-4. I don't think Gator fans would be disappointed. And John Sumrall seems to be a guy that not just Florida fan is behind, but the national media seems to believe in. But the SEC media contingent in Tampa, after taking in the entire week in its entirety, they always have fun with the all-SEC teams and the predicted order of finish. Before we get to the predicted order of finish, there were 8 programs that received at least one vote to win it all. Do you think Florida was one of the 8? E.T., would you think Florida would be one of the 8? 8 teams from the SEC. By the way, Georgia, as good as Texas is, and I think I'd write Texas down. Now, they got to prove it. Georgia's done it over and over. But Georgia had 88 votes to win it all. Texas had 57. No one else had 10. But would Florida be one of those teams that had between 1 and 6 votes to win the SEC?
No.
You're correct, no, which is not a bad answer until you get to the bottom of the list. Racking up one vote. This had to come from, and if you know drill history, you know drill history. This had to come from Kaj Ramsey because it's Kentucky got one vote to win it all. I see Kaj outside of Walmart posting on YouTube. Kaj Ramsey with a YouTube report. If you know, you know. LSU gets 2 votes, just 2. Meanwhile, Ole Miss, 6. Now, listen, I've covered many an SEC Media Day. You got to understand some of the hometown homerism that goes on at this bad boy. when you got backwoods newspapers from Mississippi and Alabama, there's a lot of pride around what they're pumping. There's plenty of writers that come over from Mississippi on that Ole Miss beat that want nothing less than to see Lane Kiffin succeed. So you get a little bit more of that. It's not like you're putting some objective panel of experts, and that's fine. Again, your boys here probably put the Gators too high a couple of times along the way. So with no votes to win it all, by the way, Texas got 57. Ole Miss was next with 6. But they do have Trinidad Chambliss, perhaps a Heisman winner, so that is a difference maker. Texas A&M gets 5. Bama just 3. Oklahoma and LSU 2. Kentucky 1. Predicted order of finish. Now, where do you think Florida would fit? Do you think that Florida will be predicted overall to finish higher than Kentucky?
You know what? I don't think so.
I do. That's that Kentucky Kaj vote is just staring me in the face. Anyway, let's get to the I think if you want to be like between 7 and 10, you're not cracking that top, not with 4 wins, buddy. But you don't want to be down 11, 12, 13, and you see them sometimes in those places as well. But again, with the schools carrying their brand off to Tampa to do their bidding, here's how it shook out. Georgia, a slight favorite overall, predicted order of finish. Georgia 1, Texas 2, Ole Miss 3, A&M 4, LSU 5, Alabama 6, Oklahoma 7. This is where you would hope it would be Florida, unless I'm forgetting an SEC. Oh, well, I guess Tennessee would be in the picture there, maybe too. 8, Tennessee. 9, Florida. So, not a bad spot. Oh, by the way, Kentucky 14th. So, yeah, Kai's got him with that pick to win it all. Arkansas is in the basement at 16. Mississippi State 15. I guess power rankings when the Gators fall where they do. We got to count from the bottom up. Arkansas 16, Mississippi State 15, 14 for Kentucky. Vandy at 13. Boy, I play the over there. What's the over-under on Vandy's total? I'm playing the over. I know Pavia's gone. By the way, I saw he got cut by the Ravens. Pavia's gone, but boy, that Clark Lee did a fantastic job up there. I wonder what their OU total is. Auburn at 12. Auburn and Florida are going to be a similar parallel to watch. They got a new coach, Alex Golesh, from USF this offseason, and they brought in, his quarterback from their real good player. South Carolina, 11, referendum year probably for Shane Beamer. Eli Drinkwitz in Missouri, 10. I mean, you could feasibly see why they would be ranked ahead of Florida, but the Gators fall at number 9, just behind Tennessee. But only, 10 teams got at least 1,000, quote, votes, the way they shake out. Florida and Missouri, the last two who were in 4 figures there. So we carry you so much throughout the media day, right? So let's at least give the in finality. It's a very familiar look, Georgia at the top. And an unfamiliar look that Alabama is kind of settling in there 4, 5, or 6. I would suggest to Kalen DeBoer, if he wants to have a long run there with the Crimson Tide, he might want to get going. All right, on to this story, which is what we'll finish with. And I don't know how this is going to be received. First, I'm going to ask E.T. I could see E.T. I have no problem with this, by the way. I would not go so far as to say that I, quote, love this procedure, but I don't throw any shade at it. E.T., you ever get a pedicure?
Yes.
Do you get them often?
Like
Do you schedule them, or it's just a tag-along event?
a little bit of both.
Okay. More than 4 a year?
I'd say about 6 a year.
About 6 a year. I've had 2 or 3 in my life, which is, again, but I'm not opposed to them.
Right.
I don't see anything, I don't see anything emasculating about getting it.
Uh-huh.
Get a nice little, we're not getting let's understand, we're not getting our toes painted so they match our heels.
Negative.
Yeah, we're getting just clean and, and massaged and
get a hot stone.
We're all good. So I got no problem with the pedicure. So let me say that before we get into this story. But did you see that old John Sumrall's wife was at a get-together this weekend?
No.
Yeah, the local ABC affiliate down there, WCJB TV 20, held a Florida's Ladies' Night event. And the guest of honor there was one Jenny Sumrall. That's Coach John. Now, John Sumrall's come in. What's the one kind of aura that he's carried, that testosterone guy,
Yeah,
right? Football
absolutely.
coach is back.
Yep.
Knock their D in the D kind of guy. So Jenny there and the whole round table discussion, ladies being ladies, coffee talk, gave this dizzy to the opposing student fan bases where Florida travels this year. The nail polish may be out. Here's what Jenny Summerall told the host, Olivia Eisenhower of TV 20 there in Gainesville. He loves pedicures. That's his favorite extra thing to do. Every 2 weeks in the football season, John loves to get a pedicure. That's just a fun little happy about him.
Dang. Every 2 weeks, coach?
See? And so it begins. Yeah, it's safe to assume that the social media teams of the Gator opponents going to have a field day with this one. So, yeah. Polished optional, I guess. Every 2 weeks,
Sheesh.
I've had, I don't know if I've had 2 or 3. And both times was dragged along.
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
It's like a couples of it. Not dragged along. Again, I got no problem. It's just like if I'm going to devote an hour 30 to wellness, it ain't going to be pedicure.
JP, oh yeah, I'm going to go get a pedicure today.
Yeah. No, right. It's kind of, for me though, and a lot more people do this, it's the same thing with me with massages. I've had less than 10 massages in my life. Also not a go get a massage guy. And that's why everything hurts. Back with more next. It's baseball talk, Braves talk, and the closing of the most impressive chapter in Braves history. That when we return on a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Jaguars and Gators. Pro, college, and high school sports.
Wow.
Get the most play-by-play on 1010XL. Jacksonville's play-by-play sports radio.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. Call 904-722-1111.
Instant Keys saves the day if you've lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership costs. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call Instant Keys, 722-1111.
If you can hear that sound, you probably already know why we're here. That's a roof leak. Congratulations, you now have an indoor water feature. At Endless Summer Roofing, we specialize in removing water features from places they shouldn't be, like your living room, your bedroom, your other room. We use quality materials, show up when we say we will, and won't suggest duct tape as a long-term solution. Radical, I know. EndlessSummerRoofing.com. Your ceiling will thank you. Eventually.
Get out of the city and into the woods and the water.
I'm gonna keep on working it.
On the Nimnicht Outdoors Show, Captain Kevin and Captain Kirk join Jeff Lageman.
I am shooting one today.
Get hooked Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
You trusted a medical professional with your care. When that trust is broken, the results can be devastating. Medical error can leave patients and families facing unanswered questions and lifelong challenges. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggett's helps you understand and protect your legal rights after medical negligence. No fees unless you recover damages. We're here to help. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggett's, offices Jacksonville.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Hi, folks. Frank Frangie for the farm at Okefenokee. My wife and I and a bunch of friends just got back from the farm, and we had an incredible experience. We toured the regenerative farm, as well as the beautiful handcrafted cabins, and were treated to a fantastic farm-to-table dinner created by Congreve and Penn. Man, was it good. Well, you can learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com. And even hear my interview with farm co-founder Doug Davis to learn even more about this amazing property. That's okefarm.com.
I-9 Sports is year-round. Fun for kids 3 and up. From North Jacksonville to Fleming Island, Neptune Beach to Orange Park, I-9 Sports makes it convenient for you with their 1-day-per-week commitment with practice before the game. It's easy to fit it into your schedule. Log on to i9sports.com and register now for fall and winter. Flag football, hoops, baseball, soccer, volleyball, and multi-sport. There's something for every youngster in North Florida. Fall and winter registration open right now at i9sports.com. Enter 1010 in the promo code for a discount.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Fine Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Here is to a bright, sunny, optimistic outlook. Here's to thinking it into existence. I got away from the Atlanta Braves for the All-Star break, and I came back and said, that's it. I'm glass half full. I'm going to be happy, optimistic. I'm glad to have a team in it. And I'm just going to take that approach, and I am just not going to dog cuss and hate them every time they're not perfect. And I've been rewarded with a little stretch of winning 7 out of 10 and getting their feet back under them. I believe the Braves lead with the Phillies winning last night is 5.5 in the East. On to what would have been a bloodbath series if the Mets had kept pace early in the year, but obviously that ship went way off the rails. But it is Braves-Mets. It means a lot for the Braves. They need to keep winning and establish themselves. But we're on now to this very, very important week. By the way, the Major League Baseball is crazy. Remember that June that your team, the Marlins, had?
Yeah, it was hot.
Are you aware what's happening in July?
Them boys drowning.
Buddy, they lost their 12th in a row yesterday.
Them boys drowning.
It's a franchise high losing streak. The Marlins ain't exactly been great through the years. Now, they'll pick a year, every 10 where they're good. But in all of the woes and the struggles, they lost their 12th straight yesterday. So as good a month they had in June, they're having equally as bad in July. The end of the month can't come soon enough for the Fish, who have gone absolute stinkfish here in this month of July. So, they were up there just within 3 or 4 of Atlanta. The Phillies have kind of gotten cold out of the break. They've had a little mini slump. They did get things turned around against the Yankees last night. But as I look at the standings here, Braves 5.5 up. In the National League East, we're basically 2/3 of the way through the season. Every team's played about 105 games. And so it's got to make it through the months of August and September. And there is such a roadblock to every other contender sitting there with the Dodgers from this standpoint. Look, there are plenty of teams that could use Tarek Skubal. I mean, there are a select number of teams, and I'm not saying the Braves are one of them. In fact, I don't think they are. They don't look like a World Series team to me, but they're an NL East leader, so we'll just go from there. But there are a lot of teams with Tarek Skubal added, you feel like become an instant contender. Even like, what about the Brewers? What if you put Skubal with Mizrowski, who set a Brewers franchise record yesterday? Dude struck out the first 7 batters, and he also threw 60-something pitches over 100 miles an hour. So much for that arm fatigue. But pair him. Put him on the Phillies. Put Skubal on the Phillies and match up with Nola and Sanchez and that crew. Add him to the Braves. If you go top of the rotation with two pitchers who 2 years ago won the Triple Crown on their way to Cy Young seasons, and Chris Sale and Tarek Skubal. And offense, be darned, you're going to have a, better chance than not of winning every time out that those two are on the hill. There are a lineup of teams that could legitimately position themselves, as a foil to the Dodgers. No National League team has won 3 straight World Series. Dodgers are chasing history here, not just trying to continue their recent dominance. But here's where the sick part comes in. The Dodgers are also in the mix. Do they need Skubal? Yeah, like I need a wart on my cheek. And they've got way more than they need when it comes to starting pitching right now. Glasnow will be back. Blake Snell will be back and healthy if he's not there already. You've got Ohtani. You've got Yamamoto. You got a wealth of riches, but they also got a good farm system. And if they want to go get Tarek Skubal, not just to make this staff over the top good, but they're so filthy, stinking rich, both financially and prospect-wise, that they can go get Tarek Skubal just so you don't. That's the double-edged sword of this financial inequality. Yeah. Do we need him? Nah. I don't like you having them. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, hello, Tigers. Just let us know when one of these other pretenders comes up with their best deal. Yeah, give us a call. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Or let me see who it is. That's the sick part of the financial inequality. And that doesn't mean that the Braves... and by the way, that might not come quite as much into play with this particular one. It's not free agency where the decision comes down to, he's only going to go somewhere that tears up his contract and gives him a long-term. Skubal's going to be a free agent at the end of the year, and what makes his situation in particular so intriguing, you're going to have to give up a lot for, a 2-month rental and hopefully a world championship. If whoever goes and gets Tarek Skubal, unless their long-term plan includes signing him, which... the teams that are mentioned, that's not at all part of the narrative. It's about getting over the top and having a chance to win this year's World Series, or maybe more accurately, stopping the Dodgers from doing so. All right, now on to Cooperstown, where 3 went into the Hall of Fame yesterday, and man, I got just 3 stark different opinions about all of them, who are obviously baseball greatness. They are. I've watched baseball since I was 5 years old, gang. I've been watching baseball for a long time, and I have watched it through thick and thin, my own terrible team for many years, onto my own great team for many more. I've seen the all-stars and the comes and the goes. I've seen them every step of the way, and at no point ever did I think of Jeff Kent as anything more than a really good player. And I know he's got power numbers. He's got the most home runs. I'm not here to, take a whiz on Jeff Kent's Hall of Fame career. Never felt like a Hall of Famer to me. And the resume adds up. When you say he's a Hall of Famer, it's just one of those that just feels like it's a Hall very good to me. But nonetheless, he was among the 3-man group yesterday. Carlos Beltran is, honestly, probably one of the more underrated clutch hitters of my lifetime. He doesn't carry the same intimidation of the big slugging stars of the 90s and 2000s, and he was never considered like Mike Trout was when he was at his best, and some others now. But that dude, man, if you're on the mound with 2 outs and they got runners on second and third, the last guy in the world you want to see at the plate was Carlos Beltran, at least for me as a Braves fan. It didn't matter where he played, he was sticking it to us. Astros, the Mets, you name it. And then third and lastly, and to my point, this closes the chapter on that incredible Braves dynastic run from 1991 through 2004, where they won the National League East 14 consecutive years. They went to the World Series, 5, 6 times? Won just one. They get mad at me. Hick gets a little mad at me. I don't know how to show Bobby Cox enough respect. Well, for guys who undersell Cox's impact / greatness, would be one of the reasons why. So that Atlanta Braves team from 1991 to 2004 that won 14 National League East in a row, it makes sense that they would, because the tally is now set. There is nobody on the Braves in that era that will be a Hall of Famer. That'll do it for Braves Hall of Fame consideration. You know what the total is? 6. 6 Hall of Famers for 14 years, and you won 1 World Series. Is that too harsh on my part? Or as a fan, should I damn near feel victimized that I ran 6 Hall of Famers out on a nightly basis for 2 or 3 years in the middle of it all? Whenever Smoltz, Glavine, or Maddox pitched, half their lineup was a Hall of Famer. But with Andrew Jones going in yesterday, well-deserved. Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones, Fred McGriff, and those 3 starting pitchers make up the bulk of that run of Brave success. And, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You got 6 Hall of Famers, including 3 pitchers. 14 in a row checks out. It was, the irony is the most exciting, part was really before all of the superstar reinforcement showed up. And there was some of it was there, but I mean, they won a World Series with, David Justice hitting the home run. This is the drill, NFL news and notes, football fix, and Jags news yesterday when it comes to a roster announcement. Not super surprising, but a reminder. That and more when we return. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Atlanta Braves 3-2 over the Orioles yesterday at Camden Yards in 11. Today, the Braves visit the Mets at Citi Field in New York. Martin Perez on the mound for the Braves, 6-6, a 3.38 ERA, -115. Zach Thornton for the Mets, -105, 8.5 under the total. Corey Heim won the Brickyard 400 yesterday at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Danny Hamlin +160 to win the Cup Series title after Indy. Tyler Reddick 4-1, Ryan Blaney +650, and Kyle Larson 8-1. The series off until August 9th when they race at the Iowa Speedway. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Jaguars fans, grab your passport. Open and fund a new Everbank Performance account for your chance to win the Everbank London Getaway Experience. One winner gets round-trip airfare for 2, 4 nights hotel, and 2 tickets to the Jags game in London this October. Start your journey today at everbank.com/London. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry period from 6/29 to 8/27/26. Get official rules and details at everbank.com/London Rules. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank N.A. Member FDIC.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
Hey, Hicken here. I want to talk skin along with my friends at Peaches Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunscreen. Football season is back, baby. And with that, days under that bright sun. So when you load up that truck for the game day tailgate, or the chairs for your kids' flag games, or even the boat heading downtown to watch our Jags, make sure you bring the screen. Sunscreen, that is. It's a must here in Duval. But if you have any concerns right now, give Beaches Dermatology a call online at beachesdermatology.com.
College football fans, I'm Greg McGarity, President and CEO of the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. Don't miss your last chance to watch college football in Jacksonville before the stadium is renovated. The SEC and ACC face off in Everbank Stadium for this year's TaxSlayer Gator Bowl Wednesday, December 30th at 11:30 a.m. A perfect buy for family stocking stuffers. Act now and get a sizzling summer special of 4 tickets for $100 at TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com. TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood's. You hear about guarantees and warranties. What is Underwood's policy?
Frank, to talk about guarantees and warranties, you have to look at our history of over 70 years in business. Underwood's entire reason for existence is and has been to offer fine products that'll be used with such satisfaction that both the giver and the receiver will want to come back. And hopefully they'll tell their friends about us. To do this means we've got to try our hardest to satisfy every customer. All of our people understand that. Now, I'm sure over the years we've made a few mistakes, but we've never failed to make good on any Underwood product that was returned with a legitimate customer complaint. Our entire reputation would mean nothing if we didn't conduct ourselves that way. Simply put, conducting our business with integrity is a lot more important to Underwood's and our customers than all the guarantees, warranties, and contrived legal obligations in the world. And you've got Underwood's word, my word, and all of our people's word on that.
Underwood's in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I told you I've gotten into this. I don't know if it's cathartic. I don't know if it's sociopathic, but I've gotten into this deal with this stupid AI on the computer where I just tell it
how you talk to it.
Yeah. I was trying to Google the lyrics to a song. Somebody sent the lyrics for a song. I wanted to know the corresponding lyrics around it, so I put it into the AI, give me the lyrics, and it gives me, a link. No, not a link. Show me the lyrics. And then it says, you can find the full lyrics at blah. So now I'm sitting, so you're no better than Google. Got it. I mean, that's how I talk to this thing. Oh, so you're just Google. Shut up then. All right, I have a Daily's double take before we get to the football fix, and that is this. Not just your stinkfish are 12 in a row on the bad side, but I've also been alerted that apparently the jumbo shrimp have not been a good couple of weeks for them either. The AAA Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp are also riding a 12-game losing streak. So not the Daily's double we were looking for this morning, but you can make yours coffee and a piled high biscuit. Just do yourself a favor. Get your week off to a good start with a trip to your local Daily's this morning. All right, fire up the band. We got a football fix. It's brought to you by the Jacksonville Sharks. And we got a home game. We'll talk more Sharks football with Jason Gibson coming up next hour. Also by the home course, the Joint Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly. And I'll see you on the course. That's the home course. We did have Jaguars roster news. Not completely unexpected. We haven't seen much of. And to my knowledge, there hasn't been a real direct statement when it comes to the knee health of Cole Van Lannon, who I believe tore an ACL. Did we ever get an actual?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's a torn ACL. I don't want to speak out of place, but he has been put on that physically unable to perform list, the PUP list as it's called. I'd have to look at the exact ramifications. I do think you have to come off of that list by the time you go active at the end of training camp, or you have to stay on it for a prescribed amount of time. This means even a little bit more than Van Lannon's projected spot in the starting lineup. It takes away from your maneuverability. I mean, at the bottom line, if Van Lannon's good to go and you're solid, Walker Little is not a bad trade, piece that's out there when it comes to making some of these training camp moves. I wouldn't be shocked at all in a perfect world if Van Lannon being healthy that Walker Little were dealt. And without Cole Van Lannon, I don't know that really is a very smart option, but we shall see. Jacoby Brissett got a pay bump. He's still not among the richest quarterbacks in the league, but don't get me wrong. It's been a nice, long career for Jacoby Brissett. I think went through that a couple of weeks ago. He played for a lot of teams. Don't know how much money he's made. He's probably been a mid-level guy most of the way. But he did get a reworked contract that'll pay him $15.5 million guaranteed. He'll have a chance to make $21 million with incentives. No more years on his deal. He will be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. So Jacoby Brissett, ET. First, how old do you think Jacoby Brissett is?
I'm going to go 31.
33.
Okay.
Been in the league now 10 years. Be his 11th year. Had a year with New England. He had that long stretch with Indianapolis where he got the chance to prove whether or not he was a starter. Let's see. He made 16 starts 1 year, completed 58% of his passes, 13 touchdowns, 7 picks. He just doesn't have the production, man.
Nope.
In his career, 76 touchdowns, 32 picks. And he really is Bob. It'd be one since 2021 with the Dolphins, 2022 with the Browns, 2023 with the Commanders, 2024 with the Patriots, 2025 with Arizona, and now at least 2026. So Jacoby Brissett gets a little bit more cash, which always feel pretty good. Hey, the Jags show up on a list that SI put out. 14 teams that can, quote, actually win the Super Bowl this year. And yes, Jacksonville does show up on that list of 14 teams. I was maybe surprised by some of the teams that didn't show up. Left off the list of teams that can actually win the Super Bowl this year. The Chiefs. That in particular. See the story on the Niners head coach? Kyle Shanahan injured in a car accident. Begins training camp in a limited role, suffered a broken nose, 3 broken ribs, a broken hand, and a concussion that required more than 40 stitches. I mean, that's serious business now.
Yeah.
Happened back on July 14th. And we're just learning of it as the Niners break camp. The 46-year-old Shanahan will still participate in team activities, but on a limited basis. Our live on-the-scene camp coverage begins middle of the week. I believe Wednesday is our first day down there. That'll be really the first practice day as well. Vets report tomorrow. Rooks and quarterbacks are in already. Football season is here. Put it on the tee. Hicken Arrival and more come your way next. Football Fix is brought to you by the Jacksonville Sharks. Do we have playoff giveaway tickets set up yet? No, I didn't think so. We'll have those coming for you as that schedule gets more defined. And the home course. The Jewington Creek Golf Club, the best value in golf. Tee it high and let it fly. I'll see you on the course. The home course. The Next Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, honoring hard-working heroes.
Work, all week long, punching that clock dust to dawn.
Duval's Good Timin' Sports Talk Radio.
I need a good time.
This is 1010XL.
Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun.
When you're craving scratch-made food, 29-degree draft beer, and the best seat in the house for every game, there's only one place to go, Twin Peaks. E.T. here, and from juicy burgers and smoked in-house wings to ice-cold brews served by the friendliest team around, Twin Peaks is the ultimate sports lodge. Wall-to-wall TVs everywhere. You'll never miss a moment. So grab your crew and head over to Twin Peaks, where the views are impeccable and the food hits every time. And the beer is always colder than your ex's heart. Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views.
Ace Carline here for Atlantic Infinity, and yes, I'm still loving my new QX60. Right now, you can lease one or lock in just 1.9% financing for 60 months, and every new Infinity comes with the Atlantic Infinity Promise. That's over $7,000 in added value. That's one of many reasons why I bought mine there. No pressure, no games, just a great experience. Make your next ride an Infinity from Atlantic Infinity. Visit AtlanticInfinity.com or the showroom near Atlantic and St. John's Bluff.
If you can't wait for kickoff, tip-off, or the first pitch, get your Gator fix anytime with a Gator podcast channel. Exclusive Florida Gator content from 1010XL. Set up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. Sometimes your vehicle needs service when it's least convenient for your budget. That's why Big Chief Tire offers 6-month free financing with a CFNA credit card, helping you get the tires and repairs you need now while spreading payments out over time. Don't put off important maintenance or safety repairs. Take care of your vehicle today and pay over time. Learn more at WeKeepJacksRollin.com. Big Chief Tire makes car care easier for Jacksonville drivers.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Attention men and women. If you'd like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
For the greenest, luscious lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said gone boating. But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations. Julington Creek, Jack's Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine. And over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Gate Express Car Wash. The Jags go camping this week, and the team announced the 10 dates that they'll be open to fans during their training schedule. First is this Wednesday at the Miller Electric Center. Clemens shines the Gator Grab Long Jump Silver with an season best, while Stiegel and Austin advanced on day 1 of the USA Track and Fields Outdoors. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 7:02 and it's 78 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned, because the Dan Hicken arrival and more is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yes, sir! All right. Jacksonville wants to know there, Mr. Wildcat.
Wow!
Where's the trophy?
Well, there's a trophy, but I don't got it.
Oh. What happened? I mean, you called me right before you teed off yesterday.
I
was excited, wasn't he?
I was excited. I was lit. I was happy.
Ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Telling me about the Wildcat. Boys were saying, you're going to have to apologize, Hick. You're going to have to apologize when we win this thing. I said, all right, well, if we lose, then he's going to shave his head.
Oh, man.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
So what
Did
happened?
your team win?
No.
It was a complete L. You brought L's all over the place. Individual, skins, team.
What happened to the Wildcat?
I'm not sure if we got a skin or not. Man, look, like the way the format was set up, like my partner had to score 48 points, and I had to score 6.
6 points.
6 of them things. You know how many I got?
Is this like for you get points for a par and a birdie?
Yeah, pars, birdies, bogeys.
Dang, 40. You must have been playing a really good stick.
Yeah.
He was.
I think he had to get like 43.
That's
I had
a lot
to
of
get
points.
6.
Yeah.
Your boy got 50% of what he was supposed to get. 3 bogeys, man. 3 points.
3 points. Got 3
Bro,
bogeys.
it's not easy. Man.
It's humbling when you go out and you play structured golf and you have to count everything and what your real score is.
He was like, you get 2 card links, like 2 scorecard links. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why can't I move my ball over here? It was tough, man.
Yeah. Well, there
the
you go.
good thing is, I think I only lost like 3 balls.
All right.
So Hyde Park is real friendly as far as that.
Yeah,
I
not
only
a ton
lost
of
at
water.
3 parks.
Yeah.
Hyde Park's fun.
I haven't been out there in years.
It's nice.
Okay.
Clubhouse is coming along, but the course is in good shape.
They've been saying the clubhouse is coming along for about 14 years over there.
But I see it.
It's there. They just got to finish it. Yeah. But anyway, well, that's good. I'm glad you played. That was fun. I'm sure you guys had a good time.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
How were the ribs?
Man, listen. I ain't had no ribs, man.
Oh, why?
No, I don't know. I ain't seen
I thought they said they were having ribs. Did they offer me ribs or something?
I didn't stay. I had to clear it.
Oh, yeah, you
had
did the Sharks.
Game.
Yeah.
But the boy, they was asking for the mogul and JP. You know, say, hey man, you got to get the mogul and JP out here at the Wildcat. I was like, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Mm-hmm. Like I told you, one word only.
Honorarium, baby.
Yeah. free greens fee's not going to do it.
It's good to be here. Football's in the air, even though it's hot as hot.
Oof. And you know what? There is 9 o'clock in the morning is hot. There's no escaping it.
High school boys are out today, so
yeah.
We'll kick off the Lockett Law High School Report again next week. So we got that going on. Football's back. Jags at the field Wednesday. We'll be out there Wednesday. Left tackle's out, which kind of everybody assumed would be
we
the
haven't seen him at all.
Yeah. So be Cole Van Landen.
It'd be nice to get in some indication on what they think the timeline really is, but no one's going to say that because
it was end of the
way to
year,
know.
So I think he's ready for the opener. Personally,
I would hope so.
Offensive lineman it's not like he's, The
interesting unknown is that if he were completely healthy, would Walker Little be traded here in these next three or 4 weeks?
Yeah,
you kind of lose some of that ability if his status is in question.
Yep. So. We'll get going. We'll crank it up and lots of storylines, and we'll have it all for you all week long. It was a busy weekend in sports. Lots of stuff going on. I went down to Tampa, watched the Rays play, and I will say this, man.
Went to the Trop?
Yeah, went to the Trop. The Trop is really, I'll say this, man. They do a great job there of hosting a baseball game. I mean, very friendly. Every single person you pass will talk to you who works there. They'll help you. They'll point you in the right direction. Really. And again, I think the stadium is fine. I'd much rather be inside than out, especially down there. Shoot down even here. Really terrific. And they're playing good. And the most refreshing part is watching a good baseball game. I haven't seen many of those this year. Oh my gosh, man! The Rays play winning baseball. The Mets don't. And I can pick it up in one game. The Rays safety squeezed a run in. I can't tell you the last time the Mets safety squeezed a run in. And I watch them all, or most of them. And I certainly see the highlights. I can't tell you the last time the Mets safety squeezed a run in. Relievers come in and I don't know. Fill it up. Throw strikes. It's amazing. And you know what the other guys do? They get out. The starter will give you 6-7 innings of 5-hit baseball. Just 1, 2, and 3 in the Rays lineup. Top 5, 1, 2, 3s in all of baseball. Every one of them's got 60-some RBI. Every one of them.
Well, there's a reason they're 62 and 43. They always overshoot their target. It seems like they never underachieve. If there's any, it's either on level achievement or overachievement, and But they unfortunately they are a position in a spot where it'll be really hard to ever win it all because they don't ride it out.
They have a budding superstar in Junior Caminero who they have for the next 4 years.
Right, budded.
Yeah. Yes. And I watched him in batting practice.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like that. He looks like that guy.
I mean, I'm not talking just home runs.
It's been a weird year in baseball. There's been a lot of it. I mean, like big swing, like right. The Red Sox lost all those games and they won an incredible win streak.
Yeah.
The Marlins had their best June ever. Right now they're having their worst July ever. They lost 12 in a row. They're just been the Rays weren't playing great until recently.
Yeah,
they had at least a little stretch, but they won 3 in a row now.
We were leaving yesterday, and we had breakfast, and then we were heading back. Had to do TV, and get on the elevator, and family gets on. I got their Rays garb on. I go, "I go to the Rays game." "Oh yeah, we'll go to the Rays game." I said, "I'll be good." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Not too good. My fantasy starter's pitching for Cleveland." So I said to him, and I quote, "Well, you'll get a 1-0 game." Sure as heck, you got a 1-0 game.
Okay, so he
got a 1-0 Rays win. It couldn't have worked out better for that guy. I don't know who he was. You're welcome, pal. He spoke it into existence.
The problem on the fantasy is the big, your big hook there is getting that win. That's extra, like however many points.
Is it?
Yeah, but still, if he pitched scoreless ball, it was still a good day fantasy wise.
I think he was willing to take that.
Well, you
part
should
for
absolutely
the Rays win, but
of course.
But sure as heck, because it was Messick against Rasmussen, and those two guys have been really good this year. The Rays got starters, man. The Rays are, and they plucked this guy, Nick Martinez. This is what winning franchises do. They plucked this guy, gave him $13 million from the Reds. Shoot, guy's 35 years old. He's having the best year of his life. He's 10-2 with an ERA under 3.
There's a couple guys like that. Who the Orioles have this dude. He's like 11-2 with a 2.85. It's like no one believes it. But he had come from Japan, I think.
Yeah. So anyway,
trade deadline is muddy because there's so many teams that still theoretically could get in it. I think if I were a team, getting in it would not drive whether or not I trade guys. I'm not here to get in it. I'm here to try and build a roster that can win it.
Yeah.
And most of these teams that might be hesitant are nowhere near having championship rosters.
It's amazing, though.
They should move guys.
I haven't seen I know you watch the Braves. I watch the Mets. So those are the teams we know. And then the teams that come through, I don't remember the kid from the Nats. He's got 17 home runs. He got traded to Boston.
No, I don't
lefty
remember. I don't remember him either.
My son told me
that name didn't ring a bell for me.
That the fleece was getting the lefty pitcher. That's great move. And you're not sure about this other kid. It might be a one-timer.
The Nats may deal Abrams.
Yeah.
And the Braves would be in on that if they trade in division.
Yeah.
Because we haven't spent enough on nothing at shortstop. We're gonna have.
He's having a great year.
By the time, but if you put his salary with Hassan Kim, you're paying a lot more than Dansby Swanson would have cost.
That's fair.
Whatever.
But anyway, so a lot of good stuff down there, and hopefully they can. I'm telling you, I know, and people get, but the stadium deal's coming to a head here pretty soon, and
for the Rays.
If they don't get that stadium, they're
moving.
They'll move.
Yeah.
I mean,
where do you think they would move?
They have all kinds of options. Cities line up for a major league baseball team.
I'd like to see Jacksonville line up. They're not positioned to do that, but
cities line up. So it I don't know. And I know that the Rays ownership, because I researched it, is putting in a lot more than the city. But you got to have a partnership, man, and you got to draw the line. You can't. And cities are dumb. I really do. I mean, listen, I know some people disagree, but I mean,
we're sports guys.
We're sports guys, dude. We love it.
We know the impact. I'm not driving down to Tampa to go to the museum ever. I've been down to the Rays games a bunch.
No.
And I will say this.
Yeah.
If they play, and again, I don't want to overspeak, but if they played in Orlando, I would go to a lot more games than I go to in Tampa.
Yeah.
That's a much easier trip than Tampa.
It's too bad a drive. 3.5.
Yeah, and you got to get 140. It's halfway.
And I'll always say this. And we've had this argument for not you and I, but I've yelled at Rays fans and they yell back at me about that. Well, and listen, I hope it's in Tampa. That's where they want to put it and everything. But it's not. Going to St. Pete from Tampa is really nothing. And like I said, Dodger fans deal with that 405. Yankee and Mets fans deal with the city. Chicago fans deal with the 7 train or whatever, not the 7, whatever train, L train. Wherever you want to go to a Major League Baseball game in the city, it's generally a pain in the rear, is my point. And it's just the same exact kind of pain in the rear. Now, I think down in Tampa, they're more attuned to that and they get it, and that's one of the reasons why they want to put it in Tampa.
I don't know, bro. I think it's an awfully weak, hollow, shallow, terrible, you need to retire argument. Because to your point, listen, if you lived in Atlanta and forever, the Braves were located on the south side of town.
Yeah.
And now they go to Cobb County. That's an hour and a half through Atlanta
pain in the
traffic.
neck.
Not one person has complained.
Yeah.
You know,
Pain in the neck.
They may say something when they first move it there, but no, if you're a baseball fan, it's part of it. Listen, Jaguar fans come from 45 miles away every Sunday.
Yeah.
Whether you're Nassau or St. John's or some of the others.
Well, speaking of the Jags, our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jags, the PGA Tour, the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Florida Gators. Go to DreamFindersHomes.com. Check out all the wonderful options that you have. First-time homeowners. Woo-wee. Fixed interest rate of 4.99% on some select move-in ready homes. They're out there. I think they build them in 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like Derrick Henry. He's a Hall of Famer. 15 games, 1,564 yards, 17 touchdowns against the Jags.
A lot of 15s.
15 of them things. Like the Knicks, am I going to drop $15,000 for a ticket? They won 15 games in a row. When does it end?
It's feeling like never.
Dream Finders. We got 10 open training camp practices. Fans, are you going to attend? Choices. We're talking practice.
We talking practice?
Heck yes, more than one. I'll see you for the preseason games. Or aren't they in Orlando?
Don't do that, bro.
I did it.
Hey, twin. Already confused.
Well, you know what? We're not fans, so we can't answer that. We're there. We're going to be at 8 or 9 training camp practices. If I were a fan and it were the Braves, it's too damn hot, man. I'll wait for the games. But I do think sometimes
you have the joint practices too, though.
Yeah, you can do those. But I will say this: I think we're a little bit out of perspective from the standpoint that we go to every single game.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fans that affordability or schedule or otherwise can't go to games. So going to training camp is the most up close and that you'll get to be, which is also awesome. So they usually have good crowds. As hot as it is, there'll be good crowds out there, especially first practice is Wednesday, right? When we're out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we're talking practice, the leader in the clubhouse with 44.6. But
that's what I'd go with.
20% say, heck yeah, more than one. 16.3 say, see you for preseason games. And then the funny guys, 19.6 say, aren't they in Orlando?
Yeah.
So you can vote at Dan Hick at 1010 if you'd like to for a little while longer. We're just cranking up. We got a lot to do today, Monday. Lots of things going on. Oh, my goodness gracious. And E's Wildcat performance just a bit overshadowed by Jackson Coyven. That and more coming up here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell,
1010XL.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. What's better than beer? Cold beer. Put your company logo on a custom koozie. Check them out at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
Hey, gang, everybody's doing it. ET's doing it. I'm doing it. Michelle, our business manager, doing it. Our listeners are doing it. We're talking. Topdressing.com. Listen up, St. Augustine Grass homeowners. Topdressing.com season is rolling. Our business manager did it 4 weeks ago. She said, well, more than that now. It's more like 6 weeks ago. She says, my grass kicks, yeah. Her words, not mine. But man, oh man, I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it. In fact, I had a nice little 10-day vacation this summer. When I got back, it was even lusher, greener, more beautiful than ever. Oh, the boys in the Bay know which houses have topdressing.com. Those aerators come out and they do it all. Topdressing.com. Get your free estimate, 888-850-1850. 888-850-1850. Topdressing.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
If you love the Jags, if you crave the NFL, we make a show for you. It's Jaguars Today with experts and insiders. Locked down by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
This is Patrick Malarkey. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist did a PRP treatment on my knee, which was absolutely painless, and now I feel fantastic.
David Garrard here, and PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is still working well for me. When I needed professional orthopedic care, I chose Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. My knees thank me every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Celebrate the month of July with Zero Res and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129 and take $75 off air duct cleaning as well. Hickett here. Book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Take advantage of the savings.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Get ready, Duval. Jaguars training camp is returning to Miller Electric Center for 2026. Join us for an up-close look at our players in action as they prepare for the upcoming season. Daily availability is limited, so don't wait. Be part of all the excitement as football returns to Jacksonville. Get more information and secure your tickets by visiting jaguars.com/training camp. We'll see you there.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Yeah! We got sports concepts and rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. E, what's the razzle-dazzle today?
I got a pair of tickets to the Florida Theater. It's Jacksonville's Rock Orchestra Live. It's bringing breathtaking music.
Yeah.
David Bowie. David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down August 8th.
Bowie. What's the difference?
Tickets on sale now at FloridaTheater.com. One lucky winner can win a pair at the end of the 10-minute drill.
You know, the Green Bay Packers have to release their financials and because they're public. And Andrew Brandt was talking about it. I think every NFL team from the league got a check this year for $453 million. Let that sink in. $453 million. That's before adding 1 penny of local or stadium revenue.
Is that the TV side of it? Where does
That's
that
what
come
the
from?
league, yeah, mostly TV.
Yeah.
The player's salary cap is $300 million. So, what a business.
Oh, yeah, you think? Not to mention now at this point, every one of these guys, Shad included, could sell at such an incredible overprice from what they paid. I mean, just kill it.
Well, I know, the commissioner of the NBA now. I know what he's up to, and I'll just wait and for the announcement. And unfortunate for me because ticket prices will go up, but Sixers at Knicks opening night.
Sure.
I mean, it's as good as
and the doubleheader should be Sixers, Knicks, and then Spurs, Thunder.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Or the 2 nights in a row, and
well,
then
I think they do a early, late on the first opening.
do they? And then Christmas Day you do Spurs, Knicks.
Well, they're all in there somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
And you get 'em.
The big loser in LeBron to the Sixers is to my Atlanta Hawks of maybe like getting a Christmas Day game for the first time in a while. That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Hawks got a little jag going on with them right now. Everyone forgets they were pretty good at the end of the year. It feels like.
Yeah.
I mean, we were the only team to beat the Knicks, man. I saw us 9th in the East Power Rankings. 9th. Come on, man.
What about
9th?
What about heat culture? I take another blow.
What happened now?
They didn't get LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
The heat culture.
Yeah,
Where's the culture? What happened,
They ain't
heat
get
culture?
Bron,
Dude, I knew LeBron was going to Philly when he tried to be funny. Trust the process. We know what you're doing here. You're not going to throw shade on Philly. Those fans will come kill you for doing that.
Are you going to take your jersey with the L-A-K and turn it to S-I-X? You put a little tape over it and put S-I-X and just walk around with Sixers and Laker colors?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to get a Lakers or a Philly Bron jersey.
How many Bron jerseys do you own?
He don't like the Philly fans now. Don't forget, this is kind of a karmic irony for him. That's his, of all the fan bases, I'd say Philly's probably his least favorite.
Yeah, they up there. The Knicks, they got up there during the playoff. Like, they got up there. But, yeah, Philly fan is what get me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get a Philly Bron jersey.
Yeah.
Can I? Yeah.
Ring chaser struck again.
It would be an awesome team in 2017, boy. Well, except for VJ Edgecombe would be 8, but like Embiid and LeBron. I mean, will it really? We're putting championship. No, if you're putting championships up in the Sixers, it should be because they've got Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah,
that's the two that's going to make them go. What can LeBron and Embiid add? Edgecombe's coming. He was a heck of a rookie. They added another P. I don't remember which one. KCP joined them. You know, they'll get their followers of a crew. They'll put together a really good, solid 8 or 9 deep. But do they have the staying power?
18 college players, including Tommy Houck, making more than LeBron next year.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering. 18.
It's the best deal in
college
sports history.
Players.
Best deal and best bargain in the history of pro sports.
Yeah, it is.
It's incredible. And the cachet he brings, just the notoriety, the opening night, all of that stuff. It matters.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
The Sixers will get a big jump in their, look, when you make these moves, certainly you pay more than you make. He offsets what you pay Jaylen Brown because you get him so cheap. But also, do you know how many more Sixers jerseys are going to be sold this year with LeBron and Jaylen Brown on the team? How many? Hundreds of thousands more?
There's a stat called usage. I don't know if you saw it. And last year, the total of 5 guys on the Sixers, LeBron, Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, and Embiid, it's 142. You'd want it to be about 100. So only one basketball. It's going to be a very interesting.
I think from the salary, I think LeBron is officially, put up defer. I defer. I'm going to play. I don't think he's going to demand anything. LeBron, even in his prime, was happy seeing other guys shoot.
Yeah.
To a fault sometimes. You would get on him for dishing. So, again, it's a great 5. I can't see it, by the time you get to May, that's a lot of wear and tear on some guys that have not played through wear and tear very well.
The GOAT talkers have finished the case, closed the case once and for all. They don't want to hear about LeBron anymore. They want to put him in the 3-hole.
The 3-hole now?
Yeah. They want
Who's
to put him
2?
Because of the
Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe's 2 now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kobe got 5, and Kobe. So you got because prime Wade, prime Bosh, prime Kyrie, prime Love, prime AD, prime Westbrook, prime Luka, prime Embiid, prime Brown. But MJ can't have Pippen. Get out of here. That's kind of
that's fair.
They like the all-star appearances on all the guys that LeBron positions himself, and even Chuck to a point, said that, Chuck Barkley said the same thing, that, look, it's fine, but the guy, positions himself best he can. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that in this day and age, except for the neat idea of playing with one franchise at most, maybe two. And then, of course, all the memes of if Jordan were LeBron and they show him holding up a Lakers 23, Jordan, and how he would have done at the end of his career instead of going to the Wizards.
Here's the only thing that I would say in defense. If those guys in that era of basketball and the basketball business model had the ability to blow around like today's day and age does, then they may have too.
They put this out too. That's also fair. They put this out. NBA titles, Jordan 6. Teammates All-Star appearances, Jordan 6. LeBron 4. NBA teammate All-Star appearances, 25. So, who you play with does matter to a point.
Sure.
But it's still no denying the great. To me, I understand. We all understand.
There haven't been many one. I'm trying to think. Like, what would be the closest? Like Dirk, their year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, name another player. I can name another player on Dirk's team.
Yeah,
that beat the Heat.
Yeah.
Name one. I think Jet was the second. I think Jason Terry was still the second best player on their team.
Devin Harris was on there.
Yeah, but point being,
this is the general thought. Again, this is from the Jordan's the GOAT, case closed.
Yeah.
It's over. We have the proof. LeBron signing with the Sixers. He's a mercenary.
Yeah,
History's undeniable. When he couldn't lead a team to a championship, he had Dwayne Wade do it for him on a super team. On his way out, Dan Gilbert accused him of quitting in a playoff series, saying, go back and look at the tape. Gilbert called him a quitter. When the super team got old, he joined another in Cleveland, prompting Pat Riley to say, this stuff is hard. You got to stay together if you got the guts. You don't find the first door and run out. Riley said he had no guts. When Kyrie abandoned him and realized he couldn't win without him, he bolted to L.A. and lost until AD saved him. Just stuff.
Yeah, again, this harkens to LeBron's point, man. We have an article about the GOAT, but only one guy got to get run through the mud every time we do.
Yeah. And then one other line that made me chuckle out loud. Jaylen Brown didn't want to be Robin in Boston. Now he'll be Alfred in Philly.
Alfred, the butler.
The butler.
The butler did it. Can I offer can I give some career advice right now?
Sure.
I'd like to tell one, administrator, just you don't need this nonsense.
You don't need it.
Take your money and let them forever scream at someone else, because these ladies ain't going to do nothing but scream until elapsed time ends on Earth. And so I would say to WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert,
WNBA.
Just leave. Just leave with your head held high.
No.
If they don't understand that $7 million for a salary cap this year, up from 1.5 last year, is progress. If they don't understand that WNBA players' average pay is over $500,000, then leave them to figure it out.
Leave them.
Don't tell them, hey, ladies, you don't get any TV ratings outside of Caitlin. Don't tell them, hey, ladies, you don't register on anywhere other than ESPN.
Oh, boy.
Don't tell them those things as you leave, but just leave. And don't sit here and just get criticized and cussed at and disrespected by every upset WNBA player that there is. And there's 100 of them.
Very upset.
So, I tell you what, Asia, you're the commissioner. Come on up. Go get that money.
Go get it. Hey, remind me in 90 minutes. The countdown is on.
All right.
I've got some salacious WNBA love story stuff.
Oh, yes,
sir.
I don't even
salacious.
Yes.
Oh, we got. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it, even though the kids aren't at school. I'm not gonna do it.
This is appointment radio.
Don't you tease me. Don't you tempt me to tell you what's going on in that WNBA amongst teammates and competition. Oh, off the court, E.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, E. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Yeah, LeBron doesn't know what to do here. They've broken the code, E.
Yes, sir.
See, the NBA, we don't talk about these things. But this is juicy. You'll sink your teeth into this one.
Oh, it's a 9 o'clock nasty.
Like a dog to the bone. That's coming up at 9 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We got to take a break. 641-1010. You better come kind. You better come courteous. You better come correct.
It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on the drill.
You come kind, you come courteous, you come correct. I got a pair of tickets to the Florida Theater's Jacksonville Rock Orchestra live that's bringing breathtaking music by David Bowie. It's going down August 8th. Tickets on sale now at floridatheater.com, but one lucky winner could win a pair of them things right now.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Truck accidents can happen and can be devastating. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards and Raggets is proud to serve the 904. If you've been seriously injured in a truck accident, protect yourself and your family by understanding your rights and legal options. Our attorneys are experienced in handling complex truck cases and can guide you through this. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards and Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you need to hurry. The event ends at the end of the month. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals, up to 40% off, and that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves because you get December prices like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond. Or maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. Don't forget, Beard's is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July exclusively at Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. I say shop local, shop Beard's Diamonds. Hurry, though, the offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended. Beard's Diamonds.
Nothing says All-American like a great meal and a great deal. MyGate Rewards members. Grab any roller grill favorite, Lay's brand chips, and an ice-cold Pepsi or Gatorade, all for just $5.50. The All-American meal deal only at Gate. See store for details.
SportsForecaster.com has all the data you need to project tomorrow's winners. Register for free and track the performance of all your favorite players and teams, including all your fantasy team picks and prospects. Sports Forecaster has the most detailed player profiles on the web, precise depth charts, every transaction, every injury, every news update. No ranting or raving, no preening or barstool bluster. At SportsForecaster.com, you get the timely info you need for every game. SportsForecaster.com. Sign up for free today.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron, totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens, also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings, and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Gang Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Our showroom off Atlanta Boulevard is always loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado. I'm going to let you in on a little inside deal right now. They're rocking in July, and we're in the last week of July. So Justin Moore, the head dojo over there, told me they want to make some deals. So what a great time to get over there and get yourself a truck. I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks in my home. They earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, style. You better believe it. If it's a truck you want, George Moore Chevrolet is who you need. Stop by the Atlanta Boulevard showroom today. See why truck people keep coming back for more. To George Moore Chevrolet. Together, let's ride.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Let it rain! Rain dance! Let it rain! Let it rain!
What are you doing? You better stop that. You better stop.
Sandy! Sandy! White chocolate! Sandy! Raindrops!
Might have saw some of that this weekend.
He's watching the highlights from the WNBA All-Star game. Oh, Martha, I got to wash my eyes out after watching that performance by the ladies on Friday or Saturday night. Holy hockey sticks.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Whew.
All right,
It's a tough watch.
We ranked every single matchup, week one matchup heading into the season, boys.
Week one matchup?
Week one, like the best week one matchup.
Are we college or pro?
Pro.
Okay, yeah, the Jags-Browns going to be maybe
low.
16.
Yeah. Best one, New England, Seattle, Super Bowl rematch. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not it for me, but that's a great one.
San Fran, LA, number 2.
I like that
Another
more
good
than the first
We
one.
got that Wednesday, Thursday of opening week.
But
by
I'm
the way.
talking interest, not necessarily, you can't
Denver,
argue.
Kansas City, that's a good game because Casey's coming out with something to prove, man. They missed the playoffs last year. Denver, you're defending. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Mahomes back. I like that. Buffalo, Houston. Woo! Let's go.
That's my favorite, but
Let's go, Buffalo.
I got a vested interest there because we want Houston to lose, obviously.
We got Green Bay and the Vikings, so there's your top 5.
Those are all good games.
Pretty good ones.
That's the thing about the NFL, though. You're going to go 6-10, and you'll find a reason for all of them.
By the way, very odd story breaking over the weekend, and you know we eat our own here in the media, and we should. Sometimes we're an embarrassment, but Mike Shanahan got in a bad car wreck 2 weeks ago, and it just came out this weekend, and it's like, why? I mean, how did people not know what happened? Where did that's news. I'm sorry. That's and apparently the story is that the San Francisco media sort of knew about it and didn't want to release it.
Well,
you can't do that, man. I mean,
that's news. It's
news, 100%.
And by the way,
he's not coaching right now. He's not able to coach. He's recovering. He showed up.
Where, when, and how local people live there. Could it be, you want to know those
There's
things.
all kinds of questions. Yeah, so
that's fair.
That was.
I don't think that's that's not rubbernecking. That's news. Like if the mayor got in a car wreck.
These are the same journalists who puffed out their chests about the very sweet lady who asked Liam Cohen and gave him a pep talk. You can't have it both ways. You got to go one or the other, man.
Yeah.
If you're going to do this stuff. So, anyway. All right, back to the games. Saints-Lions at number 6.
No.
Ravens, Colts at 7.
That's better than the Saints.
Cowboys, Giants is always good at 8. Washington, Philly is at 9.
That's a good one.
It's good because, could Jane Daniels say, hey, I'm back? That's the question. Chicago, Carolina, you got 2 playoff teams. That shouldn't be 10.
That should be higher too, yeah. And you got the quarterback, the number 1 picks back-to-back years.
I like this one, the Bucks, Bengals.
That's also very good. That's a bad list.
Yeah, 2 teams off hugely disappointing seasons. One of them's got to make a stand.
I mean, are you doing it from an interest level or a power level or both? Because that Bengals Bucks should be 6 or 7.
And then we got the 5 throwaway games.
Yeah, and we're one of those.
We're one of them, and it's not our fault.
No,
we did our part.
Correct.
But these are the 5 throwaway games. Number 12, the ATL Falcons in Pittsburgh. A little bit intriguing, but
that's a little. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's not Browns. I guess I'm a Falcons fan.
Yeah,
never
13 Browns Jags. So ahead of 3 games, bro. Browns Jags 13. Jets Titans at 14. Cardinals Chargers 15. And then Dolphins Raiders, which used to be a proud matchup. Dolphins Raiders would be 1 or 2.
Yeah,
is the last one.
I think those logos deserve better than 16.
Well, I don't know. I don't think only the logo part deserves better than 16 going into the year.
I just mean your history,
only the
history
part
of those 2, although it hadn't been awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, something as we get.
All right, we're going to come back and talk to Jason Gibson. We also got Fred Taylor lined up today, so we'll get into some Jaguars talk with Freddie T. It's time to play Guess the Spread.
Love the spread.
Florida home against FAU week 1. Guess the spread. It's out. The numbers are out in Vegas. It's go time, baby.
I'm going to say, I don't know anything about FAU. Now, I do know that, we once went to overtime with them.
Years ago.
and really won on a kind of a lucky call. But I'm going to say 23.5.
That's very good. 26.5.
All right.
So you're going to play FAU week 1. All right. FSU at home against New Mexico State. What do you think the Noles are favored against New Mexico State?
Not the old days, man.
And you also don't know anything about New Mexico State.
No.
They may be the worst team.
They might have been a 1-10 team.
Or they
last
might be a bowl team. Who knows?
So I'm going to keep it around that number. I'm going to say, okay, FSU. I'm going to say 24.
Yeah, 31. Might want to load up on the Aggies on that one. I mean, 31? By the way, FSU at home against SMU in the Labor Day game.
You're asking me that one?
Yeah, that spread is also out.
I'm going to say SMU is favored by 5.5.
1.5.
Okay.
FSU getting some credit from Vegas here.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about New Mexico State. I'm saying FSU laying 31 against anyone right now is nervous, right? It would make you nervous. All right. We'll come back. We'll talk Sharks football. They head into the postseason on a winning note. That was important. Liam Cole was down at the Sharks game. New Mexico State.
Oh, State?
Yes.
It's not the Lobos.
Aggies. No, it's not the Lobos. It's the Aggies. You know, Terrence Mathis came in and took on the Gators.
Lost to Minnesota in the bowl game.
Yeah, the Lobos are a little different animal. I'm going to say that the Aggies probably 1-11.
You think so?
I mean, they're 31-point dogs to FSU.
Let me look here. Hold on. Then we'll do that.
I mean, if they're not, I'm going to have to get some action on that. Who am I kidding? I don't take any action except 5-pack.
5-pack.
Doesn't carry much anymore.
No. Yeah, they lost to Middle Tennessee. They beat UTEP. Tennessee got them 42-9. So
that's 33.
Yeah.
And Tennessee, though, is a little better than FSU.
Last year, yeah. Kennesaw State got them by 3.
That 31 seems inflated.
Western Kentucky beat them, but 35-16.
Yeah, that's inflated. Again, I'm not. I would. You know what that is? Operation Stay Away. That's what that is. You don't want anything to do with that game.
No.
Well, plenty of juicy ones to choose from when the time comes. That's just a month out, man. We're a month away from getting down and dirty with the football season. We will talk Sharks football with Jason Gibson, their head coach. That's coming up next on the Next Gen Roofing Monday. Fred Taylor in the 8 o'clock hour. We're live at training camp starting on Wednesday. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. It's not about guests. It's about you. Call it, text it, drop it in the chat. Holler at Hacker. Monday nights from 8 to 10 on 1010XL.
Hey, summer air should feel fresh, not full of dust, allergens, and whatever winter left behind in your vent. Your air ducts are the lungs of your homes, man. If they're dirty, you're breathing it in every day. That's where Zero Res comes in. Hicken here for my friends at Zero Res. Backed by over thousands of Google reviews and a 4.9 out of 5.0 rating. Yeah, you heard me right. This month only takes $75 off your air duct cleaning. This month only. That's cleaner air, better efficiency, and fresher home guaranteed. What do? Hick, you call them. Call Zero Res, 904-287-5727, 287-5727, or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res. You spell it forwards or backwards. Guess what? Zero Res. It spells the same.
Replacing windows can be a big investment, and you deserve straight answers. Well, at Cash Building Material, I got them. Prosser here. Cash Building Material explained my options, answered my questions, and helped me find windows that fit my home and my budget. No pressure, just honest advice. And they'll do the same for you. So before you buy windows or doors, get a cash quote. Search Cash Building Material and click on their replacements tab. Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
It feels like every home services company in Jacksonville has been bought out by some big out-of-town firm, but not Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. We're still locally owned, still right here in Northeast Florida. That means no call centers and no corporate runaround when you call Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Just experienced pros who live here, work here, and stand behind every job. From simple leaks to full pipe relining, you're getting real solutions from a team that actually cares about the community we all live and work in. Make the superior choice when you need a plumber. Request an estimate at SuperiorPlumbingJacks.com.
Give us your hot take.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
On the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm awake and I speak English, so yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Be part of the conversation. 641-1010.
What's up, guys? It's official. The Dude Perfect Squad Games Tour is coming to a city near you. 22 cities across the U.S.,
including yours.
Sunday, August 2nd in Jacksonville, Florida at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena.
Brand new tour, brand new battle, bigger and better than ever.
Dude Perfect in Jacksonville on August 2nd.
Squad Games is officially coming into arenas.
Tickets and information at dudeperfect.com/tour.
The two best words in sports, Game 7.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
I'm Alan Tyre with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners Bill Pappas and Kim Rimley want to thank all of our clients, CPAs, attorneys, bankers, and real estate agents who refer us business every day. If you're ready to purchase, build, or refinance your home, call Trustline Mortgage, your hometown mortgage source since 1989. Call us today at 904-381-LOAN, trustlinemortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Trustline Mortgage, NMLS, 331480. Alan Tyre, NMLS, 246490. Bill Pappas, NMLS, 218443. Ken Remley, NMLS, 246445.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Turn them up! Jacksonville! Let's eat Duval!
You know, we had the TV side down there last night, and Stuart was down there doing some stuff and talking about a big crowd, and Liam Cohen was down there and had to take down the Blizzard, and they did that. They scored 60 points, which is big, and they clinched a playoff home game.
I don't want to be dramatic by using this phrase as we bring in Sharks head coach Jason Gibson this morning on the hotline, but is it dramatic to say much needed? I felt like you needed a win over a good team to kind of catapult you. Maybe much needed would be a little too dramatic, but your thoughts on finishing up with a victory last night, Coach?
No, I'm gonna agree, man. That was much needed.
Okay,
we needed that win. We needed, we had a tough schedule on the back end. With every game we had was a playoff team except for Iowa, and I don't want to count that. You don't want to go into the playoffs, not winning a game. So it was good to win at home, and they played all their players. There's no sitting. Their rosters aren't big enough in this league to sit players. But our crowd was amazing. So much fun, man. It's good.
I wanted to ask this question. I know there was Sammy Edwards takes over at quarterback. I don't know the whole inner workings of the story behind it, but I know he's taken over, and I know that, he's in his first year as a starter, so he's going through, but have a couple games where you score some points, it's got to be a confidence booster for him. I assume he's your quarterback going forward and going into the postseason.
Yeah, I didn't, that was, I'm not going to get in that scenario when it happened, but what you saw last night was what we saw in practice all the time, Sammy. And It's just, as the season progressed, yeah, he just, we scored on every possession, and that was our goal. And, he played outstanding. Our receivers played outstanding. The defense played outstanding. And, it was just, he's coming around, man. He's coming around, and he's learning to let players make plays. And he's doing an outstanding job of it.
Ball knows ball, Coach. Just you and your background as an offensive play caller and a football lover to have, Liam Cohen, the head coach of the Jaguars, who at the end of the day, it ties you two together, is probably a lot more similar than you are different. And it's refreshing that the ball coach of the NFL team is a part of the Sharks, and you're trying to win this championship. And his appearance last night on Military Appreciation.
Yeah, it was great. We've met, we've known each other, and for him to come out, he didn't have to. When he came out, and he kind of surprised the players in the locker room. No, I didn't tell anybody he was there, and he was waiting in the locker room for the players. And he gave a quick speech. It wasn't a rah-rah speech. It was a down to earth, just him talking to players about football, and it was kind of like you were in the Jags locker room. It was inspiring. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. He is so authentic and real, and like I told the players, you guys don't realize this, but, when I was telling the players when he was in the locker room, Coach played arena football. He was a quarterback.
Yep.
Back in the day, and he was relating with some of the things that our guys go through. And it was surreal, man, to have him there. And, it's just a great community, his whole staff, and his enthusiasm for the game. He loved the game. We were talking after the coin toss. So, just really cool to be a part of it. We're really fortunate as a community to have a coach like that, and it was fun, man. It was really fun.
I'm pretty sure that, and we were trying to find any kind of stats. He didn't play against Jacksonville, but I think he was here. But he also, I'm pretty sure he kicked in the Arena League too. He had to make a bunch of extra points one night. He was like the backup kicker. Maybe the kicker was.
Sounds like the league, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody brought that up. I don't know. I know he played quarterback.
Yeah.
And I know the years. But, we were talking about sleeper buses and the food partners and all the things that go along with arena football. And the players were like, wow, this guy's been there and done that. So that was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so you win last night, guarantees you a home playoff game. Is the schedule set exactly? Can you give us the particulars?
Yeah, schedule's set. We're the Saturday night, primetime game of the week. And so it's us versus Tulsa. And then I think, Sundays, all the other teams, who cares, right?
Exactly.
But we have a good opportunity. And I said it before, Orlando's the 4 seed playing Green Bay. And I'm telling you, man, I've said it before. That's a scary game. And I think Orlando can knock them off as the 4 seed. So maybe, we handle business Saturday night. We can have the conference championship game back here in Jacksonville. So it's all aligning the way we kind of thought it was. And, just very fortunate. Just big shout out to our crowd. That crowd was amazing, and it was a good night. And like you said, it was a much needed win.
Well, you're going to want to be in that arena come Saturday night. It is the Tulsa Oilers against the Sharks, 7:00 kick. You can go to Ticketmaster. You can call the handy dandy phone number Coach will have for you here in just a second. But the 3-seed Tulsa, the 2-seed Jacksonville, and so it'll be Orlando and Green Bay, I guess, on the other side. And it's a great home field advantage, Coach. I know you're counting on it this week.
Yeah, we need everybody there. We haven't had a home playoff game since the championship run back in 2023. So, and I've said it on camera a bunch, and I've probably offended a bunch of teams in the league, and I don't really care because we have the best arena and the best atmosphere there is. And when our place is rocking, it's hard to beat us.
All right. Well, good luck this week, Coach. We'll talk to you on Monday. Hopefully previewing next week's matchup.
Sounds good, guys. Thanks.
All right, there he goes. There's head coach Jason Gibson. The Sharks alive and kicking and open the playoff schedule at home this Saturday at ViStar. All right, we take a quick time out. Fred joins us in the 8 o'clock hour. We get that and more. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The more you listen, the smarter you get.
I think that's what life's about.
1010XL.
Instant Keys is turning 25. A quarter century of saving the day when your keys mysteriously vanish.
Seriously, it was just in my pocket.
Or when that remote fob decides to quit working.
The dealership is such a hassle.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, house keys, transponders, re-keys, and even high-tech smart locks. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you for honest, professional locksmith service. Use Instant Keys.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you. Film study and preparation, injuries and fan expectation. Get the perspective of an elite athlete. Patrick Young has breakfast with the drill Friday morning at 8:30. Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers on 1010XL.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
The Golf Club at Southampton is super excited for what's next, and that's brand new greens and plenty more to add to your golfing experience. While renovations are underway, you can still come out, hit the practice area, and keep your game sharp. Plus, Thursday night's trivia, always fun, and music on Friday nights on the patio. Check it all out at golfsouthampton.com or their Facebook page. Membership opportunities right now where you can take advantage of a great deal before the renovation is complete. Call 287-PLAY and check out the latest from the Golf Club at Southampton.
Hey gang, Hicken here for Beaches Dermatology. And man, in the summertime, we sometimes need Beaches Dermatology more than ever because it is hot and the sun is beating down, man. It's a sunshine state, baby. So do yourself a favor. I tell you this all the time, but protect that skin, man. Protect that skin. If you're young, you don't shut up. I'm telling you, protect that skin or you'll thank me later. Long sleeve, dry fits, floppy hats, protect those ears. Second biggest source of skin cancer, those ears. And sunscreen if needed. If you're outside for lengthy periods of time, man, it doesn't take long. If something does show up, go to Beaches Dermatology. Go online at beachesdermatology.com. Make your appointment. Go see the great doctors over there. There's Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader. Terrific people. I go to Solana Road. Great folks there, but there are other locations to serve you. All your skincare needs, all your skincare products. Beaches Dermatology, beachesdermatology.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Celebrate America's birthday all this month with a dozen roses from Kuhn Flowers, only $49.95. Buy any color or color combination. A dozen roses, just $49.95 at Kuhn Flowers this month. KuhnFlowers.com.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery and my tap's all crusty and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses. Whoa. Call Bueller Air and Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Mark Watson here to tell you a little bit about HardballCreative.com. It's your online promo haven with thousands of ideas on how to promote your company. We're open 24/7, 365.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Wakin 180 Weight Loss. Jaguars announced that they have placed offensive linemen Cole Van Lanen and Garrett DiGiorgio on the physically unable to perform list to begin training camp. Rasmussen deals 1 hit over 7. Mullen drops a bunt RBI, and the Rays finish a clean 1-0 sweep of Cleveland. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 8:02 and it's 79 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more with the drill, and it's coming up next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. I got my Gator enthusiasm tempered a bit. but it's just a media hack, so I don't care. But they were picked to finish 9th in the SEC. I looked up 9th in the SEC last year, and that's Missouri and Tennessee are 8-5, which is
That's about where Florida's going to be.
Yeah.
That's a good year.
But that's not what I want. So just in case you're wondering, and the Big Ten preseason media poll just came out, and the Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana 3rd. So there's a little disrespect. And USC 4, Michigan 5, Penn State 6.
Well, Dan, I did a little Lindy's College Football Magazine reading while I was away, but no, Georgia has earned the distinction of being considered the favorite, but Texas is the best team in the SEC.
Yeah,
and if Sarkisian can't win with his team, then he's a fraud. At some point you got to take the next step, and this is that team to take that next step. Dan, they may have 4 of the top 10 players in the country. They're going to battle that Ohio State draft thing. They've got the offensive and defensive players in the conference perhaps on their roster. They are really good at every level on both sides.
All right, well we shall see, and that get cranked up here as well. So football time in Jacksonville, FLA. But we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the golf that happened this weekend. It was terrific. This Jackson Coyven kid.
Boy, he looks the part.
Has superstar written and all over, and the game, and he wins, and he's a winner, and he, I took him 2 tournaments too early. This was his third start, and
since he turned pro, he's had 13 total. But.
Yeah, and pretty select company that he joined. Now again, the one thing I was talking to one of my buddies about, he has a real big tilt, and they worry about his back.
Yeah,
real big tilt. In that swing.
He would be like, there have been others that have come along and they flashed, but this would be more. Now he's got to win the majors. That's what brought. But this is more Spieth-like. You win early. You're young. You had college success.
Yeah.
And Spieth, I believe, was at the John Deere. May have been his first, but you win one of the quote unquote a little bit lesser. But this one is always going to be special when you look at who the runner-up was. You put that one on. You put that scorecard up right now.
Oh, yeah.
Runner-up, Scotty Scheffler. By the way, 5th or 6th runner-up for Scheffler this year.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he won what? Just the once?
He shot a 60. He had one. It's a bad round at the 3M. He shot 70.
No, yeah.
And if it had been a 67, 66,
And credit on the tour, guys, realizing if Scheffler's in the field, if I'm going to win, I pretty much got to go 3 or 4 under every round.
Yeah.
I can't have, if I have a 70 round, then I'm not
youngest American to win a PGA Tour event by multiple shots in 94 years. So Ralph Goldal at the Arizona Open by 5 shots in 1932. There's all kinds of stats about Jackson Coyven. And again, there's a long way to go, and he's got to prove it. But Coyven, Miles Russell.
I watched all of Miles. Let me give a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give a shout out, kudos, attaboy to the other guy.
Yeah,
the other First Coast guy who was in the semifinals.
He's one of our guys. We've had him on this show. Tyler
Mulvaney.
Yeah,
Fleming Island product.
Yeah,
baby.
correct. Well, he took on Miles in the semifinals at the U.S. Junior National, the National, and
Final Four.
Mulvaney went 7 under. By the way, through 17.
Yeah,
didn't play 18. He went 7 under par. He would have waxed everybody in the field on Saturday. He could have beat the other semifinalists, but he ran into Miles, and Miles beat him 2 up, by the way. You just went 7 under through 17, and you don't even get to play the 18th hole. He's already closed it out. But
Miles played unreal golf in the semis and quarters, but in the finals, he got beat, and that happened.
In the semis, he didn't drive it in the fairway, and it didn't come back to bite him, and I wonder if it did. He performed so poorly in the final, and let's just call it for what it is, for all the kudos and acknowledgments and attaboys. Mm-hmm. He was terrible on Sunday. I mean, terrible. He never got back in, and it was some of the same. Was it the Junior Am last year that we were talking about? Was a missed opportunity, or was it the U.S. Am that he made a run to like the 8 or something? Yeah. And you felt like he didn't play his best. He didn't, close.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what it felt like on watching him. Now, I watched a lot more, invested more. He's going to watch those types of events.
Say I don't know if it's just some writer doing it, not official, but the modern junior Grand Slam is the U.S. Junior, which he did not win. That's what he was trying to win. The Junior Invitational at Sage Valley, the AJGA Junior Players, and the Junior PGA. He's won all those. So.
Okay.
But yeah, so he'll try. This is the Junior Am, and now he's playing in the U.S. Am next.
It stands out because the young man that he's playing is ranked like 2,000 and something in the world, and Miles is the 7th ranked amateur in the whole world. He's the number 1 U.S. amateur in the whole world, and this guy was like 54th or something in the country. Listen, golf is golf, man. You go out there on a day, you get a guy, that lefty, McLaughlin was his name. He got on a run, bro. He beat the other top seed. To give credit to the Junior Am winner, the two guys he beat in the semis and finals were the co-medalists in the stroke play part.
Yeah.
Miles and this other kid and then a third guy had the lowest score when they did the stroke play part. So.
Well, this is going to be fun, and golf is in good hands. They got some young American Titans here coming up, so we'll see how it goes going forward. But, yeah, this Koiven kid who just won a national championship for Auburn and then turned pro. In fact, Brooksy went and watched him 3 months ago in Gainesville. He won that tournament, that Gator Invitational, by 10, I don't know how many shots.
Yeah, and college golf, by the way, is really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good, and really good college players never make it on the PGA Tour.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and so I don't want to minimize, and I take special note. Scotty Scheffler was in the field.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes jump in, and the best guy they beat was, Steve Stricker.
Right.
Because it's an off, week where not everyone is playing. There's a lot of, and by the way, there was no doubt. He never stumbled. He never looked like the moment was too big for him. He just went out and just blistered the field.
Well, that's the thing. He's a 21-year-old kid. He's got a lead. He's the leader. It's different. We watch leaders all the time, and majors crumble when they're not.
Did you see what he did on one yesterday?
Shot 66 and no bogeys.
He came out with that lead. Did you see what he did on number one?
No.
Drove it right down the middle, had a wedge in his hand, hit it 5 feet behind the hole, spun it back to like 12 inches.
Yeah.
How you doing? I'll see you in 4 hours.
That's pretty good.
And so, yeah, the only thing, I just don't want to get duped in. I've been duped in by Spieth, and I've been duped in by these, the Dunlaps and the
if you go by starts, you said it was his 13th start.
I think that's what they said.
Which is still faster than Obear won in 16, Rahm in 17, McIlroy in his 18th, Tiger in his 19th.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, because he was a young kid playing it.
Yeah, he played a bunch.
But still, Xander, Jordan, DeChambeau, Justin Thomas, 43, Scheffler, 71.
Who's done it less than him?
I don't know.
I mean,
let's see.
I think one dude who won last year had only made like 8 starts over 10 years. Remember that guy? He may have won twice. Remember the dude who had been completely off the tour and it was only like his 8th event, but he won, I think?
Jim Benepe won in 1 start. Jim Benepe in 1988.
Huh.
Tommy Fleetwood made 164 starts before his first win. Greg Chalmers had 386 starts before his first win.
Don't have the lowest, though.
Fast first-time winners. 1 start, Jim Benepe, Garrick Higo, Bob Gilder.
In their first starts?
They said 3 professional starts, Jackson Koiven, so that's after he turned pro, right?
Okay, professional starts.
Yeah.
There was the guy who won last year, I think maybe the Honda, Dan. I don't remember his name, and he may have come back and won again later in the year somehow. But I feel like he got on tour, he got booted off, went and did other things, didn't really play, and I don't think he had a ton. Who am I talking about, text line?
They'll send it to you.
All right. Yeah, so the golf was, the PGA golf is kind of boring. I mean, he pulled away. I've got my fantasy guys. I'm rooting for as much cash as I can get out of them. Who do we have in brunch?
By the way, I thought I might have had Hideki's on.
I had Coles, but I don't remember who he was my second pick.
I had Tom Kim. I might have had. I hope I had
Coles. Got a little money.
Who do we have?
Jeff Prosser. You went with Kurt Kitayama and Ben Coles.
Yeah, Kitayama. I don't know.
Then Higgin, Tom Kim and Hideki Matsuyama.
Okay, good. He tied for 3. So
I went with Maverick McNeely, and everyone loves Pearson Coody.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, and then the tour went with Lucas Glover and Gary Woodland.
Lucas Glover had a moment. I don't know the whole story behind it. It's worth talking about tomorrow on the tour. Jackson Koiven's last 14 starts, he won the American Art Invitational, the Gator Invitational, 3rd in Southern Highlands, won the Haight. He was here for the Haight. 10th in the Valspar, won the Mason Rudolph, won the Ford, won the SEC, 10th in the NCAA Regionals, 10th in the NCAA Championship, 23rd in the U.S. Open, turned pro, cut at John Deere, 10th at the ISCO Championships, and then won the 3M. So that's in 14, he won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Yeah, and that's a lot of college tournament wins. It's not easy to win these college tournaments. You got to the NCAAs, he was 10th, so it doesn't mean it's guaranteed. And I tell you what it is too. We don't take advantage of some of the
Should
young
he be on the
golf talent.
President Cup team?
President's Cup?
Yeah.
Not yet.
No.
No.
Okay. Would you rather have?
But he's also, by the way, a Walker Cup star and like took on a captain's role as a player almost. He was like the mature guy there on a Walker Cup winner. He was 3-1 in the Walker Cup.
Yeah. Here's a good question. Let me ask you boys this. Which trio will finish their collective careers with more majors? All right. You get.
And are you giving me people that haven't won any yet?
No, I'm giving you 3 and 3.
All right, okay.
Koivu, Blades Brown, Miles Russell versus Ludwig, Tommy, and Victor. Who would you take?
Oh, I would take the first 3.
Yeah.
Just for the known.
Yeah.
Although it'd be interesting to take note right now, the answer is probably the second 3 is a much smarter, safer choice. 3 guys have proven themselves.
Yeah. And Ludwig's still young.
Hovland's already won. Ludwig's young. Fleetwood it'll be a throwaway. It's almost like you're playing him 2-on-3.
Yeah.
But really, and if you'd left Fleetwood out, and I said, would you take Ludwig and Hovland's majors versus those 3? So I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my answer. I would go with only because they have proven their stock.
All right.
And Koivu is the only one that has.
All right. The Buffalo Bills have a new stadium opening.
Okay.
Beautiful. They actually have a sculpture of a broken table inside the stadium. Did you see that picture? Very cool.
They have a what now?
It's like a big, giant, broken table.
Oh, okay.
Like, almost like a sculpture.
Yeah.
Like it's in
it
there.
hangs?
No, it doesn't hang.
Okay.
It's So it's like, I'm sure it'll be a place you get your picture taken or whatever. But they have some new, apparently, tailgating rules.
Rules?
There are
At
no
the new
rules.
place?
There are no rules for the Bills Mafia.
yeah,
That's a poor word.
Interesting.
The first rule of Bills Mafia tailgate is that there are no rules at Bills Mafia tailgate.
If you have a broken table inside your stadium, you can't have rules about tailgating. And some of the rules are no food, drink sales in lots. No,
sales, okay.
No tailgating after kickoff.
That's fair.
What?
No, get inside. We're playing ball now.
Well, what if you're not going? What if
some
you're
people
just going
go
to
and just
tailgate?
post up. And then, they'll have TVs right
Okay. I didn't think of that. I always go in, so I'm not thinking about that.
Only food, beverages, only food/beverages for family, no sharing. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
That means you can't put out like a buffet of food and we all eat out of it.
9 by 10 foot space, music with clean lyrics, not loud.
Right. Yeah, right.
Grills 6 inches off the ground, no tents, no bottles.
Is this Sister Mary Catherine put out this list? What just happened
I need to know if this is legit.
That can't be legit. No way. Yeah, that ain't right.
That can't be right.
No way.
Can it?
No.
You can't do that.
Half of that stuff isn't legal. That's
no sharing food. That's
like
crazy.
Everything that's on that list is the exact opposite of Buffalo fan.
It says Bills announced new tailgate rules for parking lots at Highmark Stadium.
I mean, that can't be right. This is never going to last, bro.
Correct.
Never.
According to the team's website, fans may bring and prepare food for consumption by their friends and family only. Food or drink that is sold and private catering companies no longer welcome. Sharing no longer means carrying at a Bills tailgate. In addition, noise-making items such as air horns and megaphones are prohibited.
This is
tailgate
weak,
tents are no longer welcome either.
Whoa!
And
what
don't
about
get
the
any
tables?
ideas about tailgating after game starts. It'll be cut off at kickoff. Interestingly, this comes in the same week it was leaked the team has a new 20-foot-long folding table inside the new stadium as a decoration.
Are they? Did they take?
I'm dead on this.
Did they take any? Did they say anything about the tables? Is that still allowed? So let me get this straight. I can't eat any of Jimmy's nachos, but I can jump off the top of the van onto the table?
I don't know, but I got to tell you guys, I got pages and pages. This is what I got. I went to the Buffalo Bills website.
Okay, all right. It's so dumb. It's unbelievable.
I got parking code of conduct, and I got about 20 of them. I got parking policies. I got accessible lots. I got bus and limo lot. I got RV lot. I got tailgate information. I got tailgating.
Dang, Buffalo.
Parking spaces consist of 9-foot by 18-foot parking stall with 9-foot by 10-foot tailgating area behind parked vehicle. All tailgating activities must fit in with this allotted space. Well, they're getting a little. They're not going to. Mafia ain't going for this.
This is interesting from the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. NFL rule: Jags had in tailgate after an hour after kickoff. I've been kicked out with my son we had game tickets, just wanted to hang. They made us shut down.
Wow.
Interesting. Well,
I guess the point now.
we're talking about Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
Which, as you guys aptly pointed out, the only rule is there are no rules.
And I do think, though, that the college tailgate experience is going to more likely include a few thousand that stay outside the stadium. I think if you walk through if you go middle of the first quarter, you walk through the Jaguars stadium, there ain't a bunch of people sitting out watching it on TV.
There ain't too many, no.
Fair enough. We got to take a break.
Yes, it's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Crowd getting involved.
Stay close to the Jaguars.
Fires into the end zone.
On the home of the Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
1010XL.
I'm with Sullivan from Cycles of Jacksonville. And Sullivan, you love the beach and you love to ride. So tell everybody what Honda's got cooking right now.
Yes, definitely. Here at Cycles of Jacksonville, we have a full line Hondas, Vespas, Triumphs, everything you can think of just to ride to the beach. It's going to be the best summer ever when you hop on that ride this year.
So if you head to the showroom first, you're going to see all sorts of examples of what they can enjoy.
Exactly. Come see us at the showroom, Atlantic Boulevard. We're ready to see you there.
You can log on, check out their Facebook page or cyclesofjacksonville.com.
Hey, everybody loves what's happening at Beards Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide. Their annual Christmas and July sale, but you better hurry. The event is wrapping up. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals. Up to 40% off. That includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. It's the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves, like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, man, take advantage. 40% off. You're going to get a bigger, better quality diamond for less. You can do it now and save as much as 40% off Beards' already unbeatable prices. And don't forget, Beards is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Local, the Lupos. Friends to all. Take care of the folks here in Jacksonville. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Christmas in July, exclusively at Beards Diamonds. Shop local. Shop Beards at the St. John's Town Center. Hurry. The offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with Renewal by Andersen and get $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. With Renewal by Andersen, you're getting American craftsmanship, expert installation, and signature service. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
In the heart of Gator Nation, a voice rises above the roar of the swamp. Take time out with Patrick Young, Friday mornings at 8:30, tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and Kuhn Flowers on 1010XL.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple years ago. Went smooth as silk, was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
No way, Jose! If you want the perfect tacos, margaritas, and the perfect place to enjoy time with friends, say
No way, Jose!
The freshest Mexican food, the coldest drinks, the greatest time. No Way Jose Restaurant, Bar and Grill, Bay Meadows, and San Jose.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Joe C. here. I tried playing handyman with my sprinklers and French drain. And royally failed. So I called Clearwater Irrigation and Drainage, and John Haney came out personally, just like he'll do for you.
You know it. And for a limited time, my good buddy Joe C's coming too.
Huh?
Ain't that right, Joe?
I gotta go to the game.
Go? Go!
Clearwater Irrigation.
At least do this part.
And drainage too.
ClearwaterJacks.com.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks.
When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Dan and Jeff hand it off to our halfback.
Fred Taylor, every time he touches it, he's a candidate to go the distance.
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins DUI defense firm on 1010XL.
Yes, let's bring in our hand it off to our running back. Why don't we do that and say,
let him do all the as he always has, all the impressive work we can turn over to him.
That's what we do. A very hearty good morning to you, Fred.
Good morning, Fred.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Doing well, doing well. How did you, I'm guessing, no, you don't really look forward to training camp as a player, but you do recognize it, I guess, as a step towards the funner part of playing football. How would you best describe what you're going through, right now, the eve of or the beginning of training camp?
Who didn't look forward to camp? I enjoyed training camp. Listen, I was built different, man. I had a different psychological, mind wrap.
Okay.
I actually enjoyed training camp. I enjoyed preparing for training camp. The reason I enjoyed training camp because I was ready.
Yeah.
I know the season was close. I knew I trained my butt off to get in position to try and go out and have a good year. Just the competing that comes with it, and then just the anticipation that we're going to be better than we were the previous season. And I say this with my full heart. I enjoyed training camp, sweating, out there, getting on the scale each day, seeing how much weight I lost, water weight, recovery, the entire thing. Now, the part that I hated was, when the nicks and the injuries happened. The soreness, I didn't mind. I knew it came with it.
Sure.
But, if you get an injury that slows you down and now you got to sit out 2 days or whatever, that sets you back. I didn't enjoy that piece. But everything else, man, bring it on. I enjoyed the late night snacks at the hotel, hanging out with the guys.
Yeah.
All
Good for
that
you.
stuff was good.
That's awesome. Hey, I got a question for you about training camp. You're a Florida guy, so you grew up in it, lived in it, practiced in it your pretty much your entire career. But were there other dudes who, I don't know, were from the north? And I mean, I'm telling you, Freddie T, this week we got 99, 95, 97. I mean, heat advisories, things of that nature. And I always remember when we signed. What was the big dude's name?
Yeah, the big.
What was the big offensive lineman? He played
Okung.
No.
It wasn't. No.
Albert.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Trev.
Yeah.
Miami guy. Yeah. Anyway, he retired.
Brandon Albert.
Yeah. He retired after the one, and we were interviewing him afterwards, and it was hot and sweaty, and it was and he had been in the league for a long time. He's like, I'm out. But anyway, I wanted to ask you about just dealing with that part of it.
Yeah, so now there's an area. Well, it was and that was another part that I enjoyed. Being a Florida boy, I was acclimated. It was hot. I was hot, but I was used to it. I practiced in my long sleeves my entire career, every single day. Just to kind of shift my mind. I tell you, I was wired different, and I wanted that challenge as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mental challenge, that part of it. But, yeah, I saw so many guys pass out, cramp up, get IVs during practice, after practice, all that different stuff. And I just kind of walk around and say, hey, just kind of look. It's part of it. Even guys that went to school, in the South,
mm-hmm.
You see these guys overheat because they're just not prepared. I never had that cramp issue or anything like that. But I remember we had Jack Del Rio. There's a specific area on the field in the old setup,
mm-hmm.
It was right there where the weight room is. So that between field 1 and 2. This is the old setup. We had those 3 fields. Right in between 1 and 2, there was an area that they they named the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
And they blocked it off. And they said, do not walk in this area because it seems that every time someone walks in this area, they just drop to the ground. And that was Big Hen's favorite area. that was Big John. I think you got Big John. He succumbed to that little area, that triangle, like 3 different occasions. So he wasn't allowed over there anymore.
That's crazy how there's
But
one
it's
little
hot.
spot.
It's
Yeah.
part of the game, and that builds your foundation, man. That's the beautiful part. This is the part where you know, if you can survive it, and which you should, because you have this build up. You should know that it's going to be hot. So in your training prep prior to camp, this is what you prepare for. But if you get out of camp, you know that you're going to have an advantage on a lot of teams that come down.
I know we count on you more, Fred, as from your experience as an analyst, that more so than maybe a predictor. I mean, anyone can predict, but it's been since you were playing in your early prime for the Jags, since they've gone to the playoffs in back-to-back years. It's been since the 98 and 99 seasons that the Jags have had back-to-back playoff years. Does your sense of this team, without it necessarily being a prediction per se, do you feel like this is a playoff team, or is that streak going to end this year?
They got to go in. I think they can be a playoff team. As I said a year ago, I think they identify what their standard is as a unit, and throw culture out the window. Like I believe in standard over culture. Because it now gives someone an expectation to live up to, and the closer you get to that expectation, you give yourself an opportunity. Whereas a culture, you can have a culture of a loser's mindset. So I don't believe in that. I think it goes through a few questions has to be answered. Can Trevor duplicate the type of season he had a year ago? Can BTJ, can he bounce back? Parker Washington, will he have the amazing breakout that he had a year ago? And then, the run game, there are some questions to be answered there. The offensive line, are they going to be as good as they were a year ago? Because they had spurts where they didn't even allow Trevor to get sacked in multiple games. Mm-hmm. And that's unheard of for a unit a lot of times. So that's the offensive side. The defensive side, there are a lot of questions for that unit as well. But I'm sure they're excited to go out there and try and answer those questions. They're looking forward to the challenge. And again, I would just be obviously guessing if I said, yes, they're going to make it. But I'm the most optimistic Jaguar fan on the planet. Speaking things into existence and all that beautiful stuff.
Good.
stuff. So I'm going to go play. I believe in Coach Cohen. I believe in what they're building. I think they're headed in the right direction. So we'll see. And injuries are a huge part of it.
For
they
sure.
Gotta stay healthy.
For sure.
You going to make it up for when we're going to see a camp, Freddie T?
I'm ironing out my schedule now. We have some stuff that we're working on. Hopefully, our Pivot Podcast training camp tour brings us in that direction. And that's one thing that we are working on. It's just a matter of, fitting the team schedule, Coach Cohen's schedule, because we would love to have him on as a guest. We think he does great interviews, and he's a great personality, we believe. And then we would just kind of like to sit down, explore, and spend some time with the team.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, man. We'll look forward to it.
When I know, you guys will know.
Yes,
sir. We know we'll be talking to you on Monday between now and then. All right. Appreciate you, my brother, as
Thanks,
always.
Fred.
That's Fred Taylor, ladies and gentlemen.
Cool.
You know him, you love him, and we're back with more next. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnik Nugget. I've said this before about the Jags. I've said it after 17 before the 18 season. I've said it after 22 before the 23 season. I think the Jags are best positioned to go into a season than they've been since the Tom Coughlin era. I like the front office. I love the coach. I love the chemistry. and I really love the talent. I love the fact that Trevor has emerged. I think this could be the best Jaguars football team and best Jaguars run since the Tom Coughlin era. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Employee pricing for everyone is back at Nimnick Buick GMC this month only. Take advantage of employee pricing on 2026 GMC Sierra light-duty trucks. With the largest selection of trucks in the area, why shop anywhere else? Shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. Largest selection, better prices, best interest rate, all at nimnickbuickgmc.com. Nobody but Nimnick. GMC, we are professional grade.
Mike Dempsey, if you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
Some auto shops call it an inspection and flag any little thing. That's called a wallet flush. At AA Automotive, they don't play that game. They fix only what needs fixing. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Boring name, awesome service, and no wallet flush.
Turn up the shine with the Gate Express Car Wash Sizzlin' Summer Sale. Buy one graphene wash and get a second one for just $10. That's a $20 savings. Visit your nearest Gate Express Car Wash today.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Celebrate the month of July with Zero Res and get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129 and take $75 off air duct cleaning as well. Hickett here. Book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com. Take advantage of the savings.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Wildcat E is back. Let down his team, apparently.
That wasn't him in particular.
3 points. He needed 6.
Not easy, man.
I have a.
We know it's not easy. I told the story last week, Bros. I'll tell it again real quick if they weren't listening.
I like stories.
played last Thursday. Just a couple of us went out, snuck out, afternoon little round, and I said, it was open. The course was great. And let's just play Windsor.
Okay.
Let's just play here.
All right.
And I said, you know what? I said, let's just hit 2 balls each and see what we do. Our own best ball little thing. I'll play my 2, you play your 2.
Okay, that's interesting.
Just get a little practice in.
All right, so let me, and you did it for the full 8. Let me guess.
Yeah.
You played a one-man scramble.
Yeah.
Each of you.
Yeah.
Was it you and Manning? Who was it?
No, it was
you and CB?
Yeah.
Okay.
CB.
All right, I'm going to guess both scores.
Okay.
I think Hick on a 2-ball Gosh, and I hope I don't hurt feelings here. I'm just going to try and be. I would put the over under right at 90.
Yeah.
And I would say with the 2 ball, I mean, it's so dependent on how you're hitting it that day. But I'm going to say 89.
Okay.
Was that bad?
CB putted as good as I've ever seen him putt. So he shot 82.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have never gone that low. So you must have been lower than 89.
91.
Well, so I was right around
Or
at 90.
90. And it was.
I was right on it.
But it was depressing.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'll tell you why.
you should be better than that.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because I don't have the distance.
So you don't make up that
so
much.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you're a decent putter already, so you're not getting all that much of an advantage.
And so I'm hit. I'm bogey golf guy.
Yeah.
Because I hit a drive. I go, I hit that good, and then I drive up to it, and
180.
Yeah, 180. I'm like, oh my God, I got 210. I mean,
now I got 4. I got to get up and down from 40. I can hit it. Yeah.
Jeez, it's tough.
Thinking about that, like after I got through playing the Wildcat yesterday, took a shower, shaking my head.
Yeah.
I said, Dan will whoop my ass right now.
Because we got into a little, who's better.
I let him in on the bad news there.
Yeah.
He asked me just straight up. He asked me last week, I think.
Yeah.
I said, no, he'd get you. You're not there yet.
But I've always said this. I said, once he learns, he'll kill me.
Yeah.
Because he can hit it now.
Yeah.
He catches it.
It's consistency, and it's learning that you got to hit them all. And you got to hit them from where they are.
Yeah.
And if you're playing straight up best score, Dan ain't gonna ever make a 12. You can make a 12.
Yeah.
I did beat Ben Hogan though on 6.
There you go.
Attaboy.
I did.
See the plaque?
So you did better than what? 13, right? Or 11? 11. Yeah.
That's a great testament, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a cool little.
How did he do that?
So people, there used to be a bigger pond to the left of the green, and apparently hit it in the water once, and then went over and tried it, and again chunked it in again, and so he hit it on the green in like 7, and then 4. Something like that. But those that don't know, one of the greats of all time, Hyde Park used to host a PGA Tour event.
Yeah.
Ben Hogan was in town playing it, and there's a par 3 out there that Hogan made an 11 on.
Mm-hmm. Hogan's Alley.
Yeah,
famously nicknamed.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Well, Hogan's Alley is at course somewhere. Well, I'm not sure. Is it Colonial maybe has Hogan's? Anyway.
8 over 11 par in the short 151 par 3 6th hole at the time. 1947 Jacksonville Open. They say while leading the tournament, Hogan hit his tee shot toward the right, which is guarded by a steep, high-headed bunker that slopes down toward a small pond. His ball rolled into the water hazard after failing multiple recovery attempts out of the water. He took an unplayable lie, kept compounding strokes until he reached an 11.
So in other words,
He
he
said-
tried to get it out. It was barely in the water, and he took his shoes off, got in the water.
When asked how he managed to score an 11, he said, I missed a 4-footer for a 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do what you've done, and I've never, the one man scramble.
Yeah.
Hit 2 balls.
That
and
was great. It was
it's not
fun.
worked out. I'd like to see where, just like you'd like to see where you were if you could hit every shot over.
But it was a little bit depressing because it's like I got to play perfect golf. I got to be like really short game dialed in to have any chance to shoot in the 80s.
That's not much different than your regular game,
right?
Whereas CB got about a 10-shot bump.
Yeah. But he was putting. I mean, he was making it, and he.
And if you get 2 of them, if you get 2 looks at it. Well, I got hand up accountability from just a shameful golf embarrassment that involves yours truly.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Who's going to be looking for a new driver.
Oh, you flung it.
No,
Snapped
I didn't. I'm not a club slammer. I'm not a club thrower, but I do have a bad habit of when I hit you've seen me do this.
Yeah.
I just kind of flick it down on the ground. I do one of those.
Flick, yeah.
It's never enough to cause any damage unless you're playing a course you never really play, and you're not. You don't realize that when you just do that flick behind you that there's a tee marker there, and it must have hit perfectly on the top of it because it didn't it snapped up the shaft, right?
Dear.
So it must have hit it perfect, and it's just embarrassing.
And that's the big boy club.
Yeah,
too.
I just took the club and just threw it in the woods. I'm not going to lie at this point. Time to get a new driver. That's what's telling me because even a harsh group of fellas that'll get on you, even they admitted that, that punishment probably didn't fit the crime. It wasn't done with knowing now that the club broke, I wish I'd have got my money's worth. I wish I just snapped the damn thing over my knee at that point. So,
breaking news this morning: UNC football placing GM Mike Lombardi on paid administrative leave.
That usually means something untoward or something, not above board has happened in some way or the other. Either that or you had it out with Belichick.
Also, I think it looks like they've got just another side note, totally different here. Yeah, something happened there, and we'll find out. A sneak peek at the never-before-heard story of Shohei Ohtani's breakup with his interpreter, Ippei Mizuhara, in the world of illegal sports gambling. The betrayal of Shohei Ohtani at 30 for 30. That could be juicy.
Who's betraying who?
They're
not. Listen to me.
They're not the real.
No, they're not going to put any. They're not doing negative on Shohei. They're not going there. They're going to put it all on Ippei. Was that his name? Ippei? Remember poor Ippei in the Who Scout right now? Are they sending him back to Japan, or where is he?
Ippei just taking that L, and Shohei going to
Ippei to take the L.
on an island, or is he,
I can't. I think Ippei may be in a Who Scout, man. I don't know if it's here or if he's just deported. I don't know how it went.
I'll take.
He should be a national hero in Japan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take the time, but when I get out, there better be an offshore account with about $10 million in it.
We all know that he was not alone in that one. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. What Ohtani translator now? Where is this guy? What? No, old. This is where if I had more time,
start talking crazy.
Yeah, I would start just throwing it. Ippei is currently serving a 57-month federal prison sentence.
Wow.
Began in March of 2025. He's at Allenwood in Pennsylvania. Pleaded guilty to bank fraud and filing false tax returns for stealing nearly $17 million from Ohtani's bank accounts to pay off illegal gambling debts. Ordered to pay $18 million in restitution. Well, unless he can find someone to steal $19 from, that ain't happening. Recently featured in promotional trailers for the 30 for 30 titled "The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani." So, we're gonna just put more layers of.
We are just 16 minutes away from the 9 o'clock nasty. We have a salacious, and we got.
I can't wait. I ain't been looking it up or anything.
We got responses.
I got to come back to this.
Let me just say this. You're going to be making the 10-foot walk to check out those that are involved.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Next Gen Roofing. It's your Monday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
In life, only the best things stand the test of time. Like radio play-by-play.
I think it's bigger than it seems. And if you're one of these players or one of these coaches, it's the biggest thing in your life.
Your home for the most play-by-play is 1010XL.
Lauren Brooks here. If you're like most of us at 1010XL, you have a long list of things you want to get done around the house before football season begins. Do yourself a favor and make an appointment today to check out Closets by Design's new showroom on Phillips Highway, especially the incredible garage. Closets by Design can help turn any garage into a custom organized space. Call 904-878-9393 to schedule your free in-home design consultation and get 40% off plus an additional 15% off and free installation, or online closetsbydesign.com.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Ragatz helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Ragatz, offices Jacksonville.
Sent in, and Sporting Jacks breaks through first.
For the latest on Jacksonville's pro soccer teams, join the Sporting Jacks Coaches Show, presented by Honda of the Avenues, every Tuesday night at 6 on 1010 AM and 1010XL.com.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental, with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
This is Hayes Carlion for First Florida Credit Union. I went to the branch on 210 to get my car loan and had a fantastic experience. I got a great rate and was in and out. The online banking services are also outstanding. Depositing checks through the mobile app is fast and efficient. First Florida Credit Union was voted Best Credit Union in the Best of Bold City Community Choice Awards for 3 years running, and it's easy to see why. You need to be banking with First Florida Credit Union. They're enriching people every day. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Hey, it's Greg from 1010XL, and now that football season's finally here, maybe it's time for a fresh start for more than just your favorite team. 11 weeks ago, I started the Awaken 180 weight loss program, and today I'm down 43 pounds. That's almost 4 pounds a week. No injections, no meds, no supplements, just real food, a simple plan, and a dedicated coach who keeps me accountable by phone each week. Honestly, Awaken 180's changed my life, my clothes, my family. We're all making better food choices together. I regret waiting years to do this because I always had another excuse. So here's my challenge to the 1010XL listeners. Kick off this football season by investing in yourself. You've got a team behind you at Awaken 180, and if I can lose 43 pounds in 11 weeks, imagine where you could be by the holidays. Don't wait until next year or next month. Schedule your consultation call now at awaken180weightloss.com.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, expert care, improving lives.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. We're going to bring the Ox Gator in for his wits and witticisms this morning. So, Ox, good morning. I have a question for both of you.
Yes.
Manly men.
Good morning, Gator.
The two of you. I have a question for each of you. I suspect I'm going to get different answers, at least as far as the frequency of said event has happened. But Miss Summerall spilled the beans Saturday night. A little ladies get together, apparently, there on TV 20, and let the world know that her hubby John loves a pedicure. It's his happy place, and he gets one every 2 weeks during the football season. So, first and foremost, have either of you boys had a pedicure before?
Negative.
I have.
You have. How many pedicures have you had? Did you were you corralled into the pedicure as like part of a a couple's date kind of deal?
Yeah, it was with my wife. I didn't like it. I don't like people touching me.
You didn't like it.
She told me it was great. She told me it was great, and I didn't like it.
So you're one and done. You're a one and done pedicure guy. Yeah, and Dan, you've never had a pedicure.
No, I do the massages. That's it. I don't do the pedicure.
Yeah, it's kind of I'm maybe
my
a
feet
couple,
are nasty.
I'm a couple or that's the idea. That's why you take them in there. They're used to it. I've done less than 5, more maybe between 2 and 5. Nothing objectionable about them, but nothing that makes me say, "Ooh, I'm going to go get a pedicure this week." Do we have a problem with your football coach being a petty guy every 2 weeks?
Just win, baby.
Just
no,
win. Okay, yeah. Nor should you.
Care.
All right. Well,
at this point, he could kill people and skin them alive. I don't care. I just want to
got a lot of kitchen talk. Got a lot of kitchen talk from the ladies there though on Saturday night. They were letting it fly.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So I was during the majors. I always watch live at on the Golf Channel, and I usually watch that at night. I'll have it on in the background.
Okay.
Well, I can't ever remember if it was at 4:05 or 4:06. So I'll go to click on one of them, and I inevitably hit the NFL Network because I picked the wrong number, and the NFL Network's not on the air. Well, right now it's not a problem.
That's a great question. I also have noticed that.
What happened? Yeah. The NFL Network is not on the air.
Yeah, I don't have it
on
either.
which service?
On ours. Whatever we have. Xfinity.
Y'all both Xfinity?
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
It must
That's
be
what I have because it ain't on.
Yeah, it must be in one of those.
But it's going to be a problem here in about a week.
Yes.
Yeah,
they're in
I
a
have lost
contract
it. That's one of
dispute.
those. Depends on where you are.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
I Googled it, and it said that they're in a major contract dispute,
Mm-hmm.
and that this may extend into the regular season, and that the red zone will also be off the air.
Oh,
They don't
boy.
figure this out.
Oh,
So
boy.
we'll have no red zone. And I like the NFL Network during the training camps because they go
Yes.
around and they go to all the different training camps, and you see the coaches, you see the players. They'll interview them. They do a pretty good job. But it's not on the air right now, and it looks like it may go into September.
Yeah, the urgency will be when you start creeping up on. And I tell you what, a lot of people enjoy NFL Network during the preseason. They'll do kind of that wrapper. They show a bunch of different preseason games from different markets and such. So
Yep,
good
Yeah.
call, Ox.
Yeah,
I thought about that the other day, and that's that's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Ox,
all
it's
right, we'll see you guys.
Ox, how far did you run
Yeah.
yesterday?
So I've been guilted into doing another marathon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing the Indianapolis Marathon up in November.
Okay.
It'll be much cooler then. Yesterday I started the marathon training, 11 miles yesterday.
Oof. In this sun, out on the road, you do
Early,
11?
but yeah, he goes
Yes,
out.
on the road. Yeah, I went out at started about 6:30. Just went up. I always park at Michler's, and I like to run up Ponte Vedra Boulevard and back. And last year I got up to where I was running from Michler's to Neptune Beach and back.
Oof.
And that's a ways. That's about 23 miles. But I've been out of it. I've just been doing CrossFit. So yesterday I got to get back into that running shape. And
Yeah.
it's warm. It is warm.
Yeah, better you than me, Frank.
Not
Did you
fun.
you weigh yourself before and after just to see, or no?
Yeah. I weighed myself before, and then immediately after, and 4 pounds of water weight gone.
Yeah.
My
Believable.
Thank you, Ox. Juju said he played.
All right, we'll
I was
see you
talking to him. I was down in Tampa, but he said he played golf. And it was slow. It was like 12. I think they teed off 12:30, and he called me at like, I don't know, it was like 5:30, 6, whatever. He had just gotten done, and he said, and he had worked out in the morning, and he said,
Yeah, it drains you.
It was. I think there were heat advisories on Saturday here.
Well,
so.
it's interesting because I just so happened that the 2 consecutive rounds that I played, right?
Uh-huh.
I played last 2 Wednesdays ago in Vegas, in the middle of the day. It was 111 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played Friday at Amelia, hotter than hot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting to compare and contrast. I got to say, I think the Florida drains you more than the out there. You're just hot, but it doesn't drain you. It cooks you, but it doesn't drain you, man. There's just something about the brutality of that 110 with the humidor versus just the 110 air fry. Like I think I said it best last week. Florida heat cooks you from the outside in. That desert heat cooks you from the inside out. I mean, you feel like your liver's getting fried while you're standing there for reasons other than your time on the strip.
PFF is doing their different rankings, and we did this with ESPN. And again, it's the same type of stuff. But I did see Trevor at 11. I think it was at 11 at the quarterback spot. So just interesting going forward. But they put out the 32 top tackles. We're not even on.
No, yeah,
on the
we've
list.
got, and that's the O line is not made the jump in talent upgrade that some of the other positions have.
We'll see. Again, a lot of answers start coming.
I got
this
one
week.
quick question for you guys before we go to break, and we'll come back and we'll talk some ball.
Oh, we're going to talk more than ball.
Oh, that's true. This guy's been waiting for hours. Were we aware? I mean, how did Denzel do a movie in 25? I didn't know he did a movie in 25. And the point is, I watched it this weekend. Did y'all know that? Did you know
Which
Denzel?
movie was it?
Huh?
I thought he was done after The Gladiator or whatever.
He did a movie in 2025. In fact, it was directed by a certain Knicks fan. Did you not see this? Are we not aware of this?
What's the movie?
Highest to Lowest. And Denzel's like a record executive.
Oh, I saw that a while ago.
Spike Lee did. Yeah,
It's like the kid got abducted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was pretty good.
It was
But my
alright,
point
yeah.
is, I mean, for a lot of Denzel fans, that one can't. I
knew it.
I
saw
stumbled.
it.
I stumbled across. I'm like, Denzel was in a movie last year. What?
The movie talk right now, Jeff, is The Odyssey, and
did you go see it?
No, but my son-in-law did, and he told me thumbs up.
Nothing but thumbs up on.
That's what everyone said.
That's what everybody's
It's too
saying.
long, bro.
Yeah.
No, they hit it. They hit one of those blockbusters. That's for sure.
And then we had one of the Googans.
We had an IMAX conversation about that.
We went in depth on Friday.
Oh yeah, it went crazy.
And we also got Otis CD's Nuts.
Okay.
Dandy the
E-Love.
Odyssey.
Okay.
Boys love that one.
mean,
I don't know. They chuckle.
They got you.
They didn't get me.
Okay.
I saw it. I read it. It wasn't like, oh, what have I done?
I was. I'm just reacting here. I wasn't there. I'm like the reaction video right now. All right, we'll come back with the 9 o'clock, and if I've been told it's nasty.
Oh,
it's next
sweet dirty.
And then I have to say it's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. No,
it's
the
dirty.
boys over there.
It's
no.
dirty.
Yes,
it's
dirty.
I will say that today's sponsor currently features an ad where they're busting on Blake Bortles. So there you go. It's a start. This and more when we return. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
You ever have that feeling
1010XL,
where you're not sure if you're awake or still dreaming? All the time.
1010XL.
I thought it wasn't real. Your mind makes it real.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. Now's the perfect time to order logo coffee mugs, or maybe a logoed stick brand tumbler. They're seriously ice cold and look great with your company logo. HardballCreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
He tackles talk radio like a middle linebacker in the gap.
I tell it like I see it, and I see it like a middle linebacker.
Tommy Mack. Fridays on Jaguars Today. Unsealed by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Everybody loves what's happening at Beard's Diamonds this month. Up to 40% off store-wide at their annual Christmas and July sale. But you need to hurry. The event ends at the end of the month. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals, up to 40% off, and that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves because you get December prices like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, now's your chance to get a bigger, better quality diamond. Or maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. Don't forget, Beards is the town center's locally owned diamond superstore. Say hi to the Lupos when you go in. Don't settle for the corporate chain store experience when you can get the value, service, and attention you deserve. Don't miss Christmas in July exclusively at Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. I say shop local, shop Beards Diamonds. Hurry, though, the offer ends at the end of July and will not be extended. Beards Diamonds.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experience, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by 5-Star Bath Solutions. Heading into camp, Jag defensive lineman B.J. Green is high on his defensive coordinator.
It all run through a wall for him, and that's just a testament to who he is as a person.
McClutchkin rolls big. He beats Jacksonville Beach's Miles Russell to win the U.S. Junior Amateur, one of the event's widest final margins. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:02. And it's 82 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cool with Bueller. Stay tuned for the 9 o'clock Nasty. Coming up next, right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
We'll get there. Welcome back. It's the Next Gen Roofing Monday. Before we get into the untoward, close the chapter on the most impressive chapter on the Braves Almanac. It gets closed now. The last of anyone with the Hall of Fame consideration from that Braves team that was put together from 91 to 04, that won 14 straight division titles and had all that success. Do you know the total? Have you looked? Do you know how many Hall of Famers were on that team? And I'm not talking about,
not all teams. I mean, it's 14 different years, so they probably spanned in there.
Over those 14 years, yeah, that's correct. But over those 14 years, they never had less than multiple Hall of Famers ever.
Well, they had Glavine, Maddox, and Smoltz for a bunch of them.
There's 3. Yeah, they reached there for 20 years.
Chipper, obviously.
Chipper.
904, shout out.
That's 4.
Speaking of Chipper.
Chipper's 4.
Andrews, 5.
That's 5.
How long was Andrew there?
Oh, gosh, 20 years, 18 years.
Was he there the whole 14?
He went to, the Red Sox at the very end.
Okay. And then let's see. Not second.
And one more and you can argue whether or not he's considered a Brave. That was my next question. I think it's fair. He had his best. To me, he was his best. It was, shortish compared to some of the others. He was probably only there 5 or 6 years. He's also a Hall of Famer, though. First baseman.
Oh, the crime dog.
Yeah, Fred McGriff. Now, what's my question? Do you consider Fred McGriff a Brave? If you think about Fred McGriff, what team do you think of him with?
Ooh.
It's like Beltran is hard. He's also, that's kind of a different one.
God,
it's a Brave,
Braves,
isn't it? Yeah. It's kind of a Brave. I mean,
Rays, right?
Yeah, and also, but I think it was a Blue Jay, a Padre, but it felt like the Braves because they were so good and he was such an integral part. So 6 Hall of Fame players, Dan. Huh?
Yeah.
2 more, by the way.
Are you going to start
Sherholtz and Cox?
Screaming about Bobby Cox?
No, but Sherholtz and Cox also. I'm telling you that a monkey could have 6 Hall of Famers for 20 years.
R.I.P. Bobby.
And win a World Series.
Oh, dear.
I could put I could get one of those chickens that pecks out the Super Bowl winner, and he could peck out the lineup when half of it is a Hall of Famer every night.
I hope I'm not like that after this Knicks run. If they only win 1.
Let me ask you 2 more guys, because there are 2 other guys that are Hall of Fame-ish. I don't think either is in, and they may not go in, but I'm wondering what you could consider them.
Okay.
What team do you think of when I say Andres Galarraga?
The Big Cat, the Expos.
You think of the Expos?
Yeah.
Rockies? Well, he's Brave for a long. Yeah,
Braves.
That's the thing. You forget about him with the Braves, and I don't think. Whereas McGriff at least flashed Braves.
Yeah.
What about Gary Sheffield? Who do you think of?
Oh my goodness.
Do you think Braves for him or no?
No.
He wasn't there long enough. Yeah.
He had his 500th with the Mets,
He did. Yeah, he played everywhere. Yankee? Who do you think?
Brewer?
He started with the Brewers, but you don't really think of him as a Brewer, do you?
No.
Dodger? Did he play for all the big boys?
He may have.
Who did Gary Sheffield play? I think he played for the Dodgers, the Braves, the Mets, the Yankees.
I think guys like that, you almost don't
associate to one team.
Yeah.
Galarraga's kind of like that.
Once you say, I go, yeah.
Yeah, I think Galarraga may have also gone to the Red Sox after the Braves, maybe.
Only 2 years with the Braves for Sheffield.
Yeah,
1 year with the Mets. 2 years with the Tigers. Yankees 3. Dodgers 4. Marlins is probably who we should associate.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, Marlins. That's right. But
Brewers 4. Padres 2.
You're going backwards there.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, the Marlins is what's catapulted. Where do you go from Marlins to Braves? No,
Marlins to Dodgers.
To Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
To Yankees to Braves.
Damn, Dodgers. He was a terror.
Yeah.
34, 101, 43, 109, 36, 100.
What do you have with the Braves?
25, 84, and then 39, 132.
With the Braves?
Yeah.
39, 132.
03.
Is he's not in the Hall of Fame? Is it because of the steroids? What are his numbers? Did he have 500 homers?
2009. Yeah, he had 500. He hit his 500s with the Mets.
Is he? Should Sheffield be in the Hall, or is he in the Hall? I don't think he is.
He's not, primarily due to his inclusion in the Mitchell report, linking him to PEDs combined with his outspoken personality and poor defensive metrics. Yeah.
I
don't know. I'd probably put him in. I put him in ahead of Jeff Kent.
Jeff Kent just doesn't feel like a Hall of Famer.
Jeff Kent's a Hall of Famer. I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
You got that second base home run record is impressive.
Who were we looking at last week with Murph? And we were like, oh yeah, I can't remember, but we were looking at somebody.
We did. Well, we revisit because we did that with Murph another time.
Yeah, and you're kind of like, oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah. There were a few that were like,
yeah.
that.
There's guys out there that you just.
It's just weird how some. Just some they naturally immediately thought of as.
It's like that in football, too.
I guess. But I'm just saying, I consider myself a good baseball fan. I'm very knowledgeable. And I saw Jeff Kent all the way through. I know his personality defects. I know the whole deal. He never felt like a Hall of Famer. He felt like just an all-star player, but never felt like a Hall of Famer to me.
Joe, you're going to have to wait. I've got to tell the story. I need some proper music here. No. It's nasty. We'd love to have you on in a couple minutes, but her name is Dejanay Carrington.
Dejanay Carrington. Now, what are we talking about? Is this an actress?
No, she's a WNBA player. An All-Star Weekend, she chose to go to social media. Dejanay.
What's her last name? Carrington?
Carrington. She's a looker.
Oh, okay.
I might know. Yeah, I think I know who she is. Know of her.
Do you have me some proper salacious music, please?
Oh, no. We got to get salacious? Yeah. All right, so Dejanay, just to set it here, is a 28-year-old lass. Yeah. She played college at Stanford and Baylor.
It's a little get your freak on music.
You asked for the proper...
He was drafted by the...
You knew that. That's impressive.
Drafted by the Connecticut Sun and is currently with the Chicago Sky. So, yeah. Well,
now, she was dating Nalissa Smith.
Who's that? Alyssa Smith?
Nalissa.
No, is that also a WNBA player?
I think if you talk to Nalissa Smith, yes, she would talk like this. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know Dejanay.
Okay, so Dejanay and Nalissa are an item. But Nalissa hollered.
They played at Baylor together, it looks like, by the way.
Yeah, they did.
Okay. So Dejanay and Nalissa are what? They're good friends?
They
teammates?
were a couple. No, they were lovers.
All right. So Nalissa and Dejanay,
they were lovers.
Are lovers.
Yes, they're lovers.
One plays for the Aces, by the way. Nalissa plays for Las Vegas, and Dejanay, her lover, played for Connecticut.
Okay, so they were on the same team a couple times, and they obviously hooked up and were lovers.
Okay.
But it was Nalissa who has the eye. The wandering eye. And Nalissa, she preyed on a couple of youngsters.
What do you mean preyed on? Just like she hooked up with some of the young, are these young
WNBA
young players?
Young players.
Yeah.
Deja Kelly.
What is this, like prison? You spot the newbies and
Deja Kelly and Aaliyah Nye.
Okay.
Dejanay went on social media and said, since you hush your mouth. Since all y'all MFers want to be funny today, I'm going to be hilarious. She wrote, yes, Nalissa cheated on me with Deja Kelly and Aaliyah Nye, plus, many more.
Dang.
Now, again, Dejanay, very lovely looking young lady.
Yeah.
Now let's take a little look-see at Nalissa.
Oh,
Nalissa.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keyword there, the second one. And then let's go to Deja, who has lovely shape.
I don't get it.
Lovely curves.
I don't get it.
And then we'll go to Aaliyah, also likes to dress the part.
So, AKA is a baddie?
A baddie. Yeah, they got their freak on. And this is, I mean, what? Hey, WNBA. Where is the real housewives of the WNBA?
That show
You
would
want
be
ratings?
That show would be crazy.
Give me 30 minutes before the game or of that, and the boys will be in.
You look like you want to be like a dancer with the two of them. Be part of that WNBA sandwich.
That's what we like to call a love triangle.
Nalissa push you around a little bit, and Dejanay give you a hug. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Holla!
Holla!
Anyway, there you have it.
It's the latest in
salaciousness of
the soap opera that is. And the problem there is the predatory behavior of the vets towards the youngsters. Hey, I give them a little bit of space. Maybe we should have a 1-year grace period for girls to get their feet under me. You don't have to worry. I mean, look, if we can make fun of it, we can be funny. You don't deal with that dynamic in any other sport.
Negative.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, this is
now
a different deal.
Went to social media as well after the accusations were
said
thrown.
something to the effect of, "I'm going to beat your A," or
and says, "Why? If everyone's in love, is a year later you saying these things about me?" Everybody's moved on. Everybody's happy.
Well, yeah.
And the Aces got some craziness going on out there now. These are a lot of these are Aces players.
Oh man.
So, what's the star's name out there?
Asia.
Asia needs to get separate. And it's just. I think her and Bam broke up.
No, I think they got engaged.
Okay, let's hope so.
Well, the story was that they were. I guess that was
like
inaccurate.
a joke.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's hope.
Those two are going to have.
Let's hope Asia and Bam can just stay the course.
Asia and Bam going to have some tall kids now.
Tall kids.
I mean,
athletic.
Oh gosh, the athleticism.
Well, who's the one who
players.
married the ugly Atlanta Hawk?
Yeah, Sheldon Williams was.
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker.
They had a kid, right?
Yeah.
Wonder what that one's doing.
Boy or girl?
I think it was a girl.
Yeah, the fact that anyone would know that is surprising.
Maybe you should draft her right now and hold her rights for a few years.
Is Candace Parker the one that's got the prime analyst job on the CBS news coverage?
Oh yeah.
She's
Al, you were talking about Mike Lombardi being, somewhat relieved of his duties.
Yes. What happened there?
Al Davis on Mike Lombardi in 2008.
Oh no.
Mike Lombardi's been fired from every job he's ever had.
Yeah.
Every job.
Yeah.
He can't get a job. Last year he was fired from a job. He was working for nothing. He was fired from Denver, but he does have ability. He does have some ability. Carolina, meanwhile, has an over-under a win total of 4.5 this year. So the GM stewardship is probably not as important as Belichick himself, but nonetheless, it seems like they're a complete mess up there. And
well,
this could be.
Here's the thing about Lombardi. You got to think of who his boss is and what he's doing. So imagine what Lombardi must have done to get put on paid administrative leave.
Well, I'm at point.
He might have played that song and went crazy up there in Chapel Hill.
The more I think of it, the more I think is this is just that he's firing him. And he's putting on administrative leave until, it's not a...
He's a pain in the rear.
Punitive, right. Yeah. Correct. That's what it...
Lombardi's good at going on, like, radio and TV and just throwing crap out there. That's what he does.
He did that for a long time. I feel like he was more... well known. I saw him more. I know more of him as seeing as a talking head somewhere from NFL Network, or he's joined us on the program many a time back in the day. But he has spent a lot. He's always like an adjunct guy. Is the actual GM anywhere, Hick?
Mm-hmm.
Was he the GM along the way anywhere? Or was he always like that?
No, he was a GM.
He was the Browns,
Raiders, I think.
Okay,
but I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure he was a GM of the Raiders. So, anyway, we got to take a break.
We do.
Yeah.
There you go. The nasty's out of the way, but
We got that out of the way.
We got New York City headlines and more perhaps to come.
Lordy.
Kind of set the table for you for our Jags coverage. It really gets going this week. It is definitely on, I'd say. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Football talk with attitude.
You're acting crazy. Don't you call me crazy.
And a little bit of lipstick.
Are you kidding me?
Tom McManus, Lauren Brooks, and Taylor Dahl.
I do not appreciate the attitude.
Helmets and Heels. Afternoons 2 to 4 on 1010XL.
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infiniti is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infiniti is inspected, factory backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship level service as a brand new Infiniti? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfiniti.com or visit Atlantic Infiniti off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
He builds quarterbacks from the ground up. Tinny Thompson breaks it all down like only a real QB coach can. The quarterback whisperer on The Drill.
Accelerated by
George Moore Chevrolet.
and Encore Research Group.
Get smarter every Friday on 1010XL.
This football season, stop tailgating in a parking lot. Upgrade to your own private rail car at River City Railway. Entertain clients, party with friends, or create unforgettable family traditions. And River City Railway is just steps from the stadium. Full-size rail cars with AC, flat-screen TVs, private restrooms, outdoor entertaining spaces, and parking passes. Everything you need for the perfect game day. Visit rivercityrailway.com and reserve your rail car before they're gone.
Frank Frangie here for my friends at Coyle Fencing. You've heard me talk about our Bregan baseball complex with walk-off charities, and we needed a batter's eye. Nobody knew how to do it. Coyle figured it out, and it is great. Since then, Coyle & Sons has completed hundreds of projects, including most recently our football fields at Fort Family Park. The bottom line is they do everything. They do it well. It looks great. I trust Coyle & Sons. You can too. Since 1927, they've been getting it right. CoyleJacks.com, C-O-Y-L-E Jacks.com. That's where you find them. A proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Northeast Florida's highest-rated residential home electrical contractor is American Electrical, providing unsurpassed quality. Duval, St. Johns, Clay, and Nassau counties. No matter your electrical problem or project, large or small, American Electrical will get it done at a price that's right. High-quality electrician, that's who they are. Trust a company that's been on the First Coast for decades, proudly serving the community while being a big part of the community. Call American Electrical for all your electric needs at 737-7770. Wired right at a fair price.
Prosser here. Who are you? Really? 1010XL wants to know. Just by filling out the listener survey on 1010XL.com, you could win Jags tickets to the home opener, Gator football tickets, Jumbo Shrimp tickets, and more. All you have to do is tell us more about you. Fill out the 1010 listener survey at 1010XL.com. What kind of vehicles do you drive? Are you a business owner? What part of 1010XL do you like the most? We want to get to know you better so we can serve you better. Go to 1010XL.com, fill out the survey, and you could be a winner. When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
ESPN's doing a segment called Campfire E.
Okay.
And they went to Tim Hasselbeck. And his campfire statement is
we're good. We got
he's fired up to see the Browns quarterback competition. Out of all the things going on in the NFL, that's the one you pick?
Yeah, right, bro. Stop it.
That's the one?
There's a little controversy with that going on too right now.
What you got?
Judy, Jerry Judy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
he went 4.
He went 4.
And then he said he didn't do it.
Bro,
Jerry,
you clearly did.
What are we, blind? You put up a 4. I said, you wants to I wasn't listening to it, but I clicked on it.
You automatically do.
And they said somebody asked him, who do you want to be the starter?
Yeah.
4. Of course you
Not
do.
only did he
Yeah. Ain't no
bruh.
Yeah. Which, by the way, fine.
Right.
Everybody should want him. He's better. Way better. We talked last week. We're like, why does Dylan Gabriel even get
He's forgotten about
even get in the mix? He had better numbers than Shador. And yet, for Cleveland to do anything, it's got to be Deshaun Watson. And again, I don't think he will. I think he's just a guy now. I don't think he'll ever
if you
be the
look
same.
if you look at the back of his football card, it is a little bit eye-opening how little he's played and how ineffective he's been since that 33 touchdown year.
Yeah.
6 interceptions, and a weapon with his
And
feet.
they, if I was, he flaunts his wealth, and that's just
Deshaun does.
Yeah, and it's not good, man. I mean, because his wife is like a vlogger or influencer,
yeah.
and they're in their private jet, just the two of them off to Italy on a yacht. I mean,
yeah, people don't like that.
They don't like it when we're back here in Cleveland and we suck and we need you to be good. Why aren't you throwing a football at least?
No, I hear you.
I mean, they don't like that.
I mean, it's fair. You got a lot of guys making a lot less paying money to watch them.
Fleeced the Browns, man.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he fleeced.
It was a dumb play. You take him in the middle of all that going on. It's a dumb play by Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
Cleveland got just what they deserve. What a dumb play.
Yeah. Joe Hughes on the line. We'll get him in now. I know he wanted to hear about the love triangles.
Yeah, of course he did.
Hello, you.
Top of the morning, boys. I
morning.
couldn't top that. I couldn't follow that, so I gave you time for the triangle to,
Thank you, friend.
to run its course.
Thank
you. I have to Google those pictures though to see what it look like. Y'all mentioned movies, bro. I got the movie of the year.
What do you got? Talk to me.
I stumbled upon it, and my stepson's back in town, so we're doing a bunch of stuff. I wanted to go see Odyssey, and he's like, "We got to go see Obsession." I'm like, "What?" What I like about a movie is when I don't know anything about it. I don't want to hear. I just showed up, bruh. And the people I've told to go see it, they're either mad at me because they say it's so disturbing, or they're like, "This is good, bruh."
Yeah. You know the story behind that.
Give us a little bit.
No, Obsession is this dude who
seen it.
I haven't seen it. I know it. I'm going to see it. But no, Joe, you've seen it. Give him without too many spoilers.
It's can't give stuff away, but the guy is kind of group of people that work together. They're 25ish, I would say. And the guy has a crush on the girl he works with, and his friend is trying to tell him how to approach her. And then he wishes that, she would fall in love with him.
Love it more than anything in the world. And then everything that derives out of that. But the interesting thing is, that thing was put together. There's like 3 movies, 3 horror. There's that Backrooms movie that's out. There's like 3 of them that are out right now. That these are like YouTube kids. These are guys that made movies on YouTube just a few years ago. And this Obsession, A24 is a big horror production studio. They have put out a bunch of movies that if you're into that stuff that you would like and love, a bunch of familiar films. And this one is already, I think, past it as the highest grossing A24 film. And again, it's like some 20-something-year-old that was doing YouTube short films.
Is it at the movie theater?
I read it cost $750 to make. It's on theaters. I saw it over at the.
It's at theaters now. It's streaming really soon. It's coming.
And it's not gory. It's not like gory horror.
No,
it's
but
it is on Peacock too. Somebody told me, hey, you can watch it on Peacock.
Okay, well then, well there you go. Yeah, I knew it was coming soon.
It is, bro. It is really good. I'd be interested to hear you guys take on it.
Typical. It is the definition of thriller suspense.
All right.
That kind of.
Good heads up. Good heads up. Appreciate it. We'll give it a shot.
Correct. All right, boys.
All right.
Let me know. Oh, you know what? Real quick, let me say this. I was watching. It came in my algorithm. The Netflix did something on the Gators. Maybe it was just a whole SEC thing, and they were like behind the scenes the week when we played y'all. You never realize how brutal the game is, bro. And I've probably seen this hit before, but when Graham Mertz got hit, I mean, God, it was gruesome because it was so quick and it was hard. And his head hit the ground. It's like,
get him out of here.
Get out of here. What are you picking this up for?
You talk that kind of nonsense when you're a defending national champ.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not where you are right now, friend. You're just golfing like the rest of us.
Yeah.
You want to do headlines? What do we want to do? Or no? Are we not doing? What are we doing?
We can do some New York City headlines. It's brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. 3 locations to serve you. Oh, Michael P. Harris, nobody better. Michael P. Has been doing it for 35 years. Family affair, a son, daughter, mom still works. Terrific folks, terrific operation. Go see it. They'll show you around. And, free pickup, free delivery. They'll come to your house, they'll get it, and they'll drop it right back off. It's fantastic. I can't say enough good things. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. And by the way, those backpacks right now, you don't want to get a new one. They'll clean those for you, kid, make them look brand new, and off you go. So Oceanside Cleaners, if it's got fabric, they can clean it. We just don't clean, we carry. Without further ado.
These aren't made up. You can't make them up. This is what's happening in the Big Apple.
You're So Vain singer Carly Simon, 83, diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Netflix exec goes ballistic after being fired for stunning trust exercise confession at ranch retreat.
I can only imagine what a Hollywood type could come up with at a trust exercise at a retreat. So, yeah, probably well-deserved acting.
Case closed. City Hall tosses iconic green doors for poopy brown ones, devastating NYC wedding photogs and newlyweds.
I mean, if everyone likes the green, why do you got to go to poopy brown?
I don't know why I went to poopy brown.
Keep it green.
Going up, elevator issues at NYC high-rise means breakdowns, noises, and lots of taking the stairs.
My biggest fear if I had a beautiful high penthouse in New York City would be that going wrong.
Tony Romo withdraws from public appearance after DUI arrest.
Yeah. By the way, I also noticed this. Romo is not aging into a handsome man. That younger bombshell they hooked up with must be wait, what happened now? You're starting to look like Uncle Morty from the backwoods of Wisconsin.
Against all odds, sailor missing for over a month in the Pacific Ocean is suddenly found drifting off Hawaii.
Wow. I can't wait for that movie.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Golly, a month you're drifting and you're drifting? Ooh. How?
Off-court drama. WNBA star accuses ex of cheating on her with multiple players in affair drama.
Sure, Dan knows that one.
No, we talked about that one, baby. No.
Pedicures and predators.
10
somehow
things in your home that are dirtier than your toilet seat.
I don't need to know that.
Okay.
I don't want to know. My mouth would probably be the first one.
Bicentennial. Terrifying moments. Massive bison rams car in Yellowstone National Park.
Hey, man.
The bison are angry.
Yeah.
They've gotten together. They're fighting back.
Enough of these humans.
Huh?
I still got visions of Grandpa getting thrown around it looked like when they fill a dummy full of hay to use in a sitcom bit. That's what that old man looked like.
New York circus performer airlifted to hospital after female colleague's arrow misses target and hits his neck.
Are we still shooting arrows at people's unprotected head and neck area? At this stage, does it mean this? Put a shield on him.
Let it burn. Usher boots fan off stage after her painfully awkward response to his seductive dance moves.
Oh, that was awesome.
It was good, E?
Yeah,
what happened? What did she do?
Basically, at those concerts,
he dances up on him,
and he was getting close to her. It's like she didn't even want to be up there.
No.
If you didn't want to be up there, why did you go up there?
Yeah.
Fair.
Nightmare fuel. Influencer films shark almost biting off his leg, then shares amazing message about it.
Yeah, no, I you know what my trigger word is these days? This stupid word influencer has got to go, man. You got to come up with a title that is a title. because it's like they call Brock Bowers' fiance an influencer.
Yeah.
She ain't an influencer. She posts about them.
2 meteor showers are raining down this week with peak viewing starting now.
It seems like we're never in like the peak viewing zones for those things.
Newborn vanished after secret birth. Parents allegedly claim baby was a prank. Cops. Actual headlines. Ooh,
that's where we are with human life in this world.
Last bonus headline here. We'll end on a good one. Nurse impales himself on trekking pole in freak hiking accident and miraculously climbs 10 miles for help.
Good gracious.
Jeez.
Why has he got to be a nurse? What did that have to do with anything? How about dude falls and impales himself?
Yeah.
All right. There they
headlines.
are in all their glory. That's
Thank
New York
you.
City headlines. It's a next-gen roofing Monday. Hey, we'll update you on kind of what our schedule is going to be moving forward this week as the Jags get going. It's the tidal wave of information and conversations. It begins today. I think Liam Cohen meets the media this morning. So we're full on Jags now for, 7 months. This is The Drill on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Join the 1010XL Podcast Network.
Okay, excellent show, everyone.
Now you can find all your favorite 1010XL podcasts in your platform of choice.
When you call in the summer roofing, you get your neighbors, not a call center. Family owned, locally operated, with our own in-house crews, not subcontractors. Local people protecting your home with honest, quality work. Endless Summer Roofing.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, Hicken here. I want to talk skin along with my friends at Beaches Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunscreen. Football season is back, baby. And with that, days under that bright sun. So when you load up that truck for the game day tailgate, or the chairs for your kids' flag games, or even the boat heading downtown to watch our Jags, make sure you bring the screen. Sunscreen, that is. It's a must here in Duval. But if you have any concerns right now, give Beaches Dermatology a call online at beachesdermatology.com.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
When your home or business deserves more than ordinary glass, you trust the experts. Capital Glass and Shower Doors has been elevating spaces for over 40 years with precision, craftsmanship, and clean, modern design. From sleek frameless shower enclosures to elegant glass railings, wine cabinets, and any custom glass that makes a statement, Capital Glass delivers unmatched quality, service, and attention to detail. Your vision, their expertise. Capital Glass and Shower Doors at capcoglass.com.
Hacker here, and I'm going to be up in New England for the next couple of days, taking in a little family getaway before football season. And thanks to Awaken 180, that family getaway will include some water parks, some hide and seek, some water balloon battles, some silly string battles with my 7-year-old and other kids in the family up there in the New England area. 2 years ago, when I was over 300 pounds, I could not have dreamed of doing that, particularly in the hot summer months. But thanks to Awaken 180, the coaching I got, the guidance I got, the weight absolutely fell off. It's the real deal. Results speak for themselves. I lost over 100 pounds thanks to the best weight loss program I've ever been on. Go to awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800 and do what I did. Get your life back with Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. If you have a school, team, or group that would benefit from a team store, you're in luck because we now offer team stores. Check us out at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, lots and lots and lots of golden moments throughout the world of sports. Well, this is interesting. It says here the Commanders have fired tight ends coach Ben Steele, who they hired this offseason. They'll have no further comment.
He did some.
They always do. Just like the guy in North Carolina. I mean, you know, what's going on here? We got some interesting stuff on, we'll see on the Shohei Ohtani. You know, we have the love triangle. We have camps opening. We have LeBron to the Sixers. We have Jackson Koivin winning on the PGA Tour at the age of 21, just out of Auburn.
You literally just picked him, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. I picked him the wrong time, though.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting. Every NFL team's single season pass leader, okay? So, like, just by teams, okay? Like, who? So, number one all time would be, who had the greatest season ever throwing the football?
I think it was Peyton.
Very good.
Yeah.
For who?
Denver.
That's right. 5,477.
Yeah.
Okay, who would be second?
I think it's Breeze.
Drew Brees, right?
Nope.
Is it Brady?
It's Brady.
Okay.
In fact, okay, we'll get to Breeze. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. You're right. Breeze is second. 1 yard.
Behind.
It goes across. Yeah.
1 yard ahead or behind?
1 yard behind Peyton.
Wow.
It's Peyton 54-77, Drew Brees 54-76. Next,
Tom Brady.
very good. With
Bucks.
53-16. That's incredible how old he was
Right,
then.
going crazy.
Man, and then fourth,
Are we doing same guys or has it be different guys?
different guy, different. It's teams.
Okay.
So, well, it's every NFL team's
All right.
single season pass yards leader.
Okay. But it's in order of which teams are the highest. Okay. Like so, the Bears will be last because
Bears
they're
be
the only
last
one.
'cause they've never had a 4,000. Who's second to last?
Jets.
Very good. Who is it?
It's
franchise. Is Mark Sanchez.
No.
No? Oh, is
what
it?
do we at? Oh, it's the Jets. I thought he said the Jags. I was saying I
No.
didn't think that was right. The Jets. Who's their single season?
Yeah.
It's Broadway.
Is it Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, Broadway Joe.
Broadway Joe, 4,007 yards. That's 1969.
That's 14-game season too.
Yes.
That matters. That's more like 4,600 in today's.
So Caleb Williams, 39-42 with the Bears. Joe with the Jets at 4,007. Then Carson Wentz with the Eagles, 4,039. Then Brian Sipe with the Browns.
Wow, still Sipe, but not Kozar.
Then all the way down there is Brock Purdy, 42-80.
But more than Montana or Young.
Joe Flacco, yeah. Joe Flacco
More
with the
than
Ravens.
Lamar.
Yep. Geno Smith with the Seahawks,
How many?
43-20.
Wow.
That was recent, yeah.
And then Blake Bortles,
Yeah, he's the Jag.
44-28.
Yeah.
Stevie Berline,
For Panthers?
yeah, 44-36. Josh Allen, 45-44. A.A. Ron with, must be Green Bay. Carson Palmer.
A.A. Ron may have it. No, I thought I thought had it with both.
Brady has two.
Brady has it with
Brady
both.
has the Bucks and the Patriots. Big Ben over 5,000. Marino over 5,000. Stafford over 5,000. Justin Hebert over 5,000. Matt Ryan, 49-44. Eli, 49-33. Joe Burrow, 49-18. Kirk Cousins, 49-17. Tony Romo, 49-03. Then Stafford again. He's got it twice.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
That
So
was what-
Goff hadn't caught him.
No, that's the one that I saw.
Deshaun Watson, 48-23.
for Houston?
Derek Carr, 4,804.
Deshaun had a 4,800-yard passing season, huh?
Sure
I
did.
remember having a great year. I would not have said it was that high.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, some of these names, but Joe Namath.
Deshaun had I believe the year Deshaun hit those numbers, he had a Bortles-like year because I had him in fantasy, and that stuff sticks with you.
Yeah.
And they'd get behind, and he'd have these huge second halves. So they'd lose games, but he'd have big numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Just interesting, though, but yeah, man.
Trevor will by the time Trevor's done here, he'll be in the Jags placeholder.
He should be.
He'll have it.
But 44 is a good number.
Yeah,
now.
but I'm going by all of those guys when they hit their absolute peak years. So Trevor's peak's going to be more like 4,700 one year.
Yeah.
If you go by that, at least you would think that.
Yeah.
I tell you what's interesting too. I wonder how many franchises have had multiple 4,000-yard passers. Like Baker had a huge year, and he and you had Brady had over 5,000.
Yeah, it's tough to catch
that season. So the Jags had a bit of roster news.
Trevor's best, by the way,
this last year, wasn't it?
No,
in the 22 season.
He's over 4,000 3 times, 41-13, 40-16, and 4007. Same as Joe Namath last year.
So I think he'll probably hit that, 47. His career year. I'm not saying this year, but if it would seem to be trending that way at the very least.
Career high in touchdown passes last year, 29. So yeah.
A bit of roster news yesterday, only because just something to watch for at the end of camp. I believe that PUP list, physically unable to perform, if you can't come off of it by the time the season starts, don't you have a minimum time you have to spend on it?
Yeah, I think so.
So, and Cole Van Lanen, who hurt his, did we ever officially get it's an ACL? That's just the thought. I mean, he has a knee injury. We all assume it's an ACL. I don't know if that's ever been announced by anyone or described as such. But anyway, he will start camp on the physically unable to perform. We don't get that designation for Travis Hunter. We don't get it for Chris Rodriguez. So that would be a couple of guys that we haven't seen, go full and may not be ready to go full out the gates. We'll see, and we'll learn that. Some of those answers probably from Liam Cohen, who's meeting the media probably about now, isn't he? I do believe he meets the media today and will a couple of times along the way. And then we kick off our coverage live, and we say this not that it means a big difference for you, except from the standpoint that we're going to be able to cycle through, we suspect all of the heavy hitters as we spend our time down there in camp. So yeah, Wednesday through Friday we'll be live. We'll be out there again on Monday. Then the end of that week as well, and then again on Tuesday, August 11th. So looking forward to the bird's eye view, keeping you guys up to date with any and all news that's happening. You know where we fall on what they show you in training camp. Sometimes it can lead you off the path as much as onto it. But I will say I can remember the one workout that we did the show from last year, Parker Washington going up in the back of that end zone near the goalpost in traffic and snagging a ball from Trevor Lawrence. And buddy, that was a kind of a sign of things to come. Fred hit on that one, man. Parker Washington's breakout, does it continue? Can Parker Washington be 1,200-yard guy? Not, hey, had a really great year, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. Now, back to there's only one ball. And if you're going to start going with bigger personnel and having, 2 tight ends on the field, that's going to limit things a little bit as well. But we'll introduce you to a program that likes to talk Jags.
Make the turn for home.
Jaguars Today is coming up next. It's the Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Insurance companies have teams of lawyers working to protect their bottom line. I'm Chris Campione of Campione Law, and you deserve someone just as focused on protecting your bottom line. We go head-to-head with insurance companies every day, and they know our name. Giving you peace of mind and delivering results is our job. With no fees unless we win, there's no risk to get the help you need. Visit CampionLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campion, Campion Law.
There's no better time than now to buy your football season parking pass from Tailgaters. Complete with on-site restaurant, indoor restrooms, and all-day security. Tailgaters Parking's selling out. Log on to tailgatorsparking.com today.
My Lowe's Pro Rewards members, save big during Lowe's Pro Savings Days. Get your member volume discount plus an extra 5% off eligible orders with a quote of $2,000 or more. And buy more and save more with up to 20% off in-stock molding when you spend $250 or more. Members get more at Lowe's. Valid through 7/31. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Can't be combined with any contract or special pricing. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit the Pro Desk or Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
Hello, all you Jacksonville sports fans. Don here from Taco Lou. If you're in the mood for some great tacos, cold Dos Equis, maybe even a sip of some fine tequila, then the Lou is calling your name. Come out to Jack's Beach and experience what many have dubbed the #1 taco in the 904. There are plenty of great taco joints in town, and we're proud to have been around for this long, and we have only you, the fine people of Jacksonville, to thank for helping us grow and become who we are today. Cheers to you, Jacksonville, and thank you from the Lou crew. Taco Lou in Jacksonville Beach.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $4,000 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, making the turn for home.
We have such a football team that seems so built. And we'll get into more staunch training camp storylines, especially when we're down there. But like, if I had to ask you, what's your biggest question going into training camp about this team? And training camp, by the way, may not answer it. But what going into the season, which begins with training camp, what's your biggest question?
Well, for me, I'm to put it in a nutshell is how good are they? Okay. That's my biggest question. How good are they? 13-4 was unbelievable. The winning streak was unbelievable. Is that a run, or is that reality? Is that who they are? Or now we know. Now they you got a season of studying Liam Cohen. Can Trevor continue to maintain? So all these sub questions to me, because the I don't know the word for the Jaguars is individually, they're not that good.
That's some of the part.
Collectively, they were 13-4 last year. How good are they, dude? Collectively, and if it is collectively, because it is what it is, dude. We don't have a top 10 player in the NFL. Now, you can argue, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. But when you look at the position breakdowns, all these lists that we've had all summer long, you don't see them. You don't see them anywhere.
Can I give you an undersold standard or stat from a year ago? And we've talked about a bunch of other stats, the scoring records that were set, the turnover margin. Let me give you another one, a stated goal when they took over last year as far as how they were going to maneuver the roster to raise the floor, remember? And they pointed to, we're not as bad as it seemed. Remember all the one-score games? Remember how bad they were in one-score games? Do you know or remember? I know I have it in front. Do you know what they were in one-score games last year?
They were good.
7-2.
Yeah, they were better.
After being
But
2-10.
That's even out stuff.
But
Yeah.
is it? Or do you become the team who
No.
more times than not wins the game?
Because the Chiefs did the same thing.
Yeah, but they did it for years and then had a bad year last year. So
I think it's a lot like
turnover?
Yeah. The turnovers, or like 17 when we scored all the touchdowns defensively, and then, that made our offense the numbers look better. But anyway, so that to me, there's lots of questions to be answered, but obviously the Travis Hunter thing, I mean, can he take his place? Can he be, a superstar, which we need him to be? It'd be fun.
I guess here's my point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it comes back to the good teams win more of the one scores than they lose. The teams with the best record since 2020 in one score games in the NFL are Buffalo, Kansas City, and Green Bay. 3 really good every year winning teams. Mm-hmm. So the point isn't, can you go 7-2 every year?
Yeah.
Are you done being 2-10 in one score games in a year, or whatever that number was? But that one's kind of casually clicked off. And by the way, there's a lot of victories last year that weren't one score games.
Mm-hmm.
They were kicking some pretty sturdy rear end by the end. They also lost a couple of and I will say this too, when it comes to the quote one score, the true one scores, within that final possession, some of these one score outcomes are 7 or 8 points, which may not have been tenths per se.
Yeah.
But just another one of those numbers they were able to turn around. I think it's more likely to maintain like a higher winning percentage in the one score games than it is to replicate that turnover margin. That one seems even more, bounce of the ball.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Hello, Mike.
Hello.
What's going on?
Well, I'm back. I hope you didn't miss me.
We missed you terribly.
Did you? Great.
There was a longing. Where I heard the word longing.
Wow.
We had a huge announcement on Friday, and Jeff, you didn't know this either.
No, I was also gone. We were on vacation together.
I missed this. Yeah, we were hanging out.
Huge announcement Friday on 1010. I announced that it would be the final 6 o'clock hour I ever do.
Oh, okay.
So I said either one of two things are going to happen. Either A, Jeff is not taking any more days off this year, or B, E now, who's so
got to get ready.
And so entertaining.
Spin the hits.
We'll spin the hits from 6 to 7.
Call me right now, 904-641-1010. Phone lines be open.
Or you could start it at 7.
Or you could just start like pulling like and now it's this is using the term loosely, some best of clips every day, and then when someone's off, you just fire those off for an hour. You're good to go.
The show will begin when Dan arrives.
Throw some segments in.
But anyway, good morning. What's cooking for you?
Training camp, man.
Yes,
it's here. Yep.
That's tomorrow. Rookies and quarterbacks in. Everybody's happy.
All that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Only a couple of guys unable to go, and we expected that to be the case with Van Lannon. Yeah. So hopefully won't be too long. Don't know. That one's kind of open-ended, but let's go get them.
Your concerns about DiGiorgio?
My concerns are I hope he gets healthy enough to make that practice squad.
Atta baby.
He's a big man.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a great show.
Well, thank you.
Nixon 5.
Nixon 5.
What? We get at least a year.
Nixon 5.
It's unfortunate the timing of how the shows are stacked here. That's all. It's been an Next Gen Roofing Monday. All in good fun. We'll see you tomorrow.